Welcome to World Class Bullshitters, the epitome of pop culture. I'm your host, Jeff Hicks, and with me tonight is the one, the only, Dion Green.
Baby, boys and girls, children of all ages, like a sweet dessert, but a lot closer to diabetes. Bitch, we back, and we ain't going nowhere.
That man chuckling in the background is the last thing going. Big Rig, Nick Utam.
Yes, I made it through 2019 to 2020, and if there's one piece of information I can bring to you is that if you make a sex tape, put a Disney song in the background. This way, it gets taken out immediately.
And finally, American Ramrod Kendo Slice.
I got nothing.
Oh,
it's a new year,
thanks,
new
buddy.
you. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
So, folks, we are back. It is the very first episode of 2020. We had the first High Council of 2020 2 nights ago. It was a lot of fun. We had Michael from Retro Blasting. So if you want one of the, in my opinion, best episodes of the High Council we've had, go back and check out this week's show. But now it's time for World Class Bullshitters, and we have a ton of stuff to talk about. So let's not wait any longer. Let's start. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
So
Rock and roll.
Though it's 2020, and we're going to start the show as we always do, I want to ask you guys what you've been up to since we've last seen the listeners. So, Dion, what have you been up to lately?
No, just a good friend of mine came up for New Year's and had a great time. Got very, very intoxicated, spending time with my peeps. And then, went back to my sitcom dad role and just been kicking it ever since. Got my own my own white woman at home. Just been dealing with that, and it's been a damn good start to the year. I'll give you that.
Nick, what you been up to, man?
Nothing, man. After I came back from our little excursion to Ohio to go watch that horrible piece of crap, The Rise of Skywalker, I've been just doing nothing. On all honesty, just nothing at all, and I've been enjoying every minute of it.
Well, I'm enjoying this ambulance behind me. So, Kendo, what have you been up to?
Breaking necks and cashing checks.
Apparently, Kendo became an MMA fighter. Who knew?
Yeah, do
Jesus
something to keep the
didn't
life
tap
on.
out.
All right, well, thank you for talking long enough to let the ambulance pass.
You're welcome. I'm gonna put up my affliction shirt back in the closet, and then we can go back to what we're doing.
I think.
Yeah, I mean, how dare somebody have an emergency situation to interrupt our show?
I know, right? I feel like
pussies,
this show is the most important thing on a Thursday night. So
Selfish bastards.
Yes.
Yeah, how dare they die on our watch?
That's right.
So, folks, yes, it has been a couple of weeks since we've had our last podcast. We're excited to be back. Time to get more videos out. Time to get things rolling because 2020 is a year where we have a lot of surprise things happening. So last night, Kendo and I recorded a best of 2019. Looking forward to 2020 special for you guys over on Patreon. So that's available. Well, it's going to be available tomorrow. And then we'll also have After Hours. So over there on Patreon, you got that. But we also want to thank our newest patrons. We want to thank John, and we would like to thank Jet. As well as Brandon and Nicholas. And Daniel, and Cody, and Parallelogon, and John. Okay, we had a lot more patrons than I realized. Shit. And Christian, and Cayuza, and Mort Dart. That was the last one we did. And Metal Dragonar, just in case we missed a few. So, wow, I thought we only had 1 or 2 new patrons. Well, welcome to all the new patrons. Thank you guys very much. I hope you enjoy the content that we put on there. And Kendo and I are going to be pumping out more stuff throughout the year. Kendo, should we talk about the awards ceremony now or later?
I mean, it's up to you, really. I mean, it won't take really long, but fuck it, let's do it later.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll talk about that when we get to our Ricky Gervais segment, because in honor of the Golden Globes and the Oscars and all this other bullshit that we talk about in Hollywood, World Class Bullshitters is going to be giving out awards each year. So as Dion drops out, he's so excited he couldn't even stick around. But, whatever. That's fine. So, yeah, that's what's going on there. And we got a lot to talk about tonight. We're going to be talking about this new Star Wars timeline. We're going to talk about Ricky Gervais. We're going to talk about political correctness and entertainment, all this other fun stuff, and a whole lot more. So we're going to give Dion just a moment to come right back, and we'll start the show. So let's see who's in the chat right now and give some shout-outs to our listeners. So let's see. Let's give a shout-out to Cesario Japan. What's up? We got to give a shout-out to, let's see who else. Baby Yoga. I'd like to give a shout-out to Christopher Barker. Christian Bonsall, Ryan Wilson, Apocryphus here. Yes, hail WCBS. Thank you, my friend. Let's see. Everyone thinks we're late. We're on time, right?
No, we
Yes.
are. Yeah, we just I mean, we weren't exactly on the dot at 8:30, which I mean, come on, people, really? Do you expect that from us?
To be fair, I said 8:35 was the start time. So
Yeah.
The best bands don't come out right at the start time. They let you get the hype up and build it up out in the seats for a few minutes. Then they come out,
Yeah.
they sing really drunkenly for about 8 minutes. They get pissed, break their shit, they storm off.
quick shout out to Iron Aussie and Bob. Hi, Bob. No, Dion's not a no-show. Dion literally just dropped his connection, so we're gonna give him a minute. We'll read our 2 super chats. Mr. Meme says the stream is cursed by who? And finally, Swinging Cod says, "Is this a drinking stream, guys?" No, I don't have any booze in my.
Yes, it is. Every time we talk, you drink.
Oh, okay. Yes, Swinging Cod, you can drink all night long. But we'll give you guys plenty of those drunk commentaries throughout the year. We have to do the Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, jeez.
God,
You know what? You know what we should do? We should do the Rise of Skywalker. We should do Charlie's Angels, the Dark Fate, and Black Christmas.
Nah. No, you've seen Charlie's Angels. That's enough for the whole channel. And Dion's Dark Fate enough for everybody.
I know. Pallywhacker also says, "Hail WCBS, party boob." Well, he says part boob.
Part boob.
Part boob. Hashtag dildo.
Is that okay? Now, part boob, is that like one boob or is that like half a boob? Like, what do you mean by part boob?
It's like a uniboob. It's the
Okay,
kind
uniboob.
of
Okay, all right, gotcha. Let's see. Is Dion alive? Did something happen? Was there an earthquake in Michigan?
No, I haven't heard anything from Dion's connection. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna start without Dion because we got hundreds of people and we
need to hear about Star Wars.
Yes. Well, okay. So, folks, since this is our first World Class Bullshitters podcast post the Rise of Skywalker, you guys can go over to Podbean. You can listen to our review over there. It was a lot of fun. It's quickly becoming our most listened to episode in terms of like just speed. So, check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's a live episode, so it's going to sound a little different, but it's the same quality content. I still think it is the lesser of all Star Wars films, and that includes Solo and The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens. Because the more we learn about the Reddit leaks, the more we learn about everything that went wrong on this film. We learn just how evil Disney is. We learn just how stupid J.J. Abrams is and how bad and poorly produced this film series has been since 2012. So I dare you, anyone out there in Hollywood, anyone out there who opposes anybody that critiques Star Wars from Disney, give me a reason why it's quality, and I'll give you 100 reasons why it's not.
Yeah. Also, if anybody watched All the Mandalorian and loved it, the episode, I think the 7th one, they didn't have enough fucking money for the stormtroopers. I'm sorry, I need to keep saying that.
Yeah,
that's still like just I can't stop just thinking about that because it annoys the living shit out of me.
It annoys me too. I mean, I guess it's a cool story to tell the fans, like, hey guys, if you're in the 501st, even you can be in a Star Wars production. But I'm just like, whatever. But I mean, it was a good show. I will say that I thought the ending was pretty lame. Well, not lame. I thought the last episode was one of the weaker episodes.
Yeah, but it's some of the weaker episodes of just like pretty damn good show.
Oh, really good show.
Yeah,
best thing to come out of Star Wars in a long time.
Oh yeah.
So okay, Dion, you have had your chance. You're not here, you asshole. No, you know what? Screw it. He's done. He'll come back later. Here we go. So let's talk about the new Star Wars timeline. So I'm going to talk about this in a video, but this news broke today, and just when I thought they couldn't do anything dumber to Star Wars, they just keep doing more dumb things. So this is the official new Star Wars timeline. And if you look here, we have 66 BSI for Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, 56 BSI for the Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, 53. So my point is, BSI, people are thinking, what does that stand for? Bullshit index?
Bullshit idea.
Bullshit idea.
I like bullshit index. Can we have like a bullshit index like ranking system? Can we have that?
That's our new official ranking. Everything's a BSI now for the bullshit index.
Ooh, I like it.
Folks in the chat, let's see. Press 1 and tell me if you're cool with the bullshit index, because we're going to make it happen.
Yeah. Because you could see it like this. Before stupid idiots, And then after stupid idiots, the stupid idiots being Kathleen Kennedy.
So now, to be honest, the Star Killer incident is what SI stands for, which is really dumb. Because if you're a longtime Star Wars fan, you know that Star Wars was BBY before Battle of Yavin and ABY after Battle of Yavin. So the Death Star exploding was 0.
Star Killer incident. They make it sound like it was something that just casually happened. Not, this stupid fucking minute thing blew up half the galaxy.
Yeah, I don't. People are saying they want to turn Star Wars into Game of Thrones. I don't know Game of Thrones, so I can't comment on that. But what I can tell you is this is unnecessary change for the sake of change, to do everything they can to entice the next generation. Like, it didn't work. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they try to entice in the next generation. We saw the failure of that across all the toy shelves in Walmart and Target, and the fact that the movies kept going down and down. In overall box office, like, it's just. We've seen that happen. The younger generation doesn't give a shit about it. Even then, I think you reported, the middle of last year, beginning of last year, where it was like the average Star Wars person is like in their mid to late 30s. So
same with comic books, dude. Your average
comic books, I'm sure if you look at vinyl, it's the exact same thing. It's like these are dying technologies that only people older understand them and want them now, and have the means and the money to get them. That's why they're popular again. Same thing. Yeah, I mean, that's why vinyls come back, and like VHS tapes are coming back, or still kind of a thing, collector's item or whatever. But they're the people who sell money. To market to the younger crowd is weird. It would have to be like a long-term marketing thing, like 5 years minimum kind of thing, where they would eventually come to a point where they have money and they can spend it. But even then, that's risky.
Well, to me, with the end of the Rise of Skywalker, and we don't really have a plan. We do have a plan. Star Wars just seems over. It's kind of weird. Like, Disney, the biggest company entertainment-wise in the world, we're looking at all the stuff they own. And then if you look at the future of all those big properties they own, it's not as bright as it was a couple years ago. We said on the High Council this past week, Marvel blew its load. It ended. It was good. It's done. Black Widow is an afterthought. A lot of these TV shows seem like afterthoughts. Star Wars, the movies really were a big failure to launch. People would say, well, it made all this money. Yes, The Force Awakens did make a lot of money. The Last Jedi made less. And guess what? The Rise of Skywalker, not that successful comparatively speaking. But anyway, tell me, how great it is. But no, it's like you're making this new timeline. You're creating all this new stuff, this confusing thing that just really becomes a problem for the fan base. Because I always treat it like this. And even George Lucas is guilty of this problem. The first Star Wars movie, I call it, like, look at the timeline. It's like Star Wars Prime. Everything that establishes, you have to follow to the T, because that's it. There's nothing else you can do. It's not up to interpretation anymore. This is the first official product. Everything has to be based around this one. Did he do a good job? For the most part. Not everything's perfect. There are some continuity errors, some anachronisms, if you will. But changing this for what? Like, the Star Killer incident wasn't this big galaxy-changing thing. Yes, they shot it off one time, like the Death Star, but that's it. It's over and done with. The Empire had been terrorizing the galaxy for almost 2 decades. The First Order, we never knew how they came into power. They're gone. They just fall out of space. It wasn't like
magic.
Yeah, look, here's the thing that I want to talk about. I wish Dion would come back, because, he's the Star Wars guy as much as I am. Oh, the internet in his apartment crashed. Okay, folks. So Dion is
beep boop.
Yeah.
Beep bop.
So let's see. Back to what I was saying though. But it shows you that the new stuff takes place over 1 year. The fucking Force Awakens and The Last Jedi take place right after each other. So please explain to me how Rey had all this Force training. If anything, this new timeline throws The Last Jedi under the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it does. It really does. It's I don't know. I just don't like it. It doesn't make any sense, especially when it's the jar. When you change directors in the middle with Rian Johnson, you have Yo Mama jokes and bombers that are really, really slow, as opposed to the the Y wings and them shooting at a planet that's almost gone with people, and them chasing other ships so their fuel runs out, even though they can light speed in front of them and shoot them that way. And all the political bullshit with animals, animal cruelty, and war propaganda. Like, that was really fun, let me tell you.
Yeah, but
if anything,
it was brave.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I was gonna say, if anything, the new timeline completely reinforces the Mary Sue thing. It shows that She literally got God mode powers all in the course of a weekend.
I'll make a separate video about it. But look at Luke Skywalker trained for 4 years to become a Jedi and barely beat Darth Vader.
Right.
Well, yeah. I mean, he
he
appealed to his to his light side and really turned him in the 11th hour. So I think that helped out as well. So
yeah, Anakin's really the one that kind of saved the day in that movie. So
right.
Yeah, but just looking at this stuff, it does really reinforce the Mary Sue thing. And if anything, if anyone's out there going like, "Oh, this is such a brilliant move," it's this, it's that. It's like, no, it's not.
Right.
No, because I mean, there's no conflict with her. There's nothing with her. It's just like she just gets it and that's it. And even as we were drunkenly watching it that day in Ohio, it's just like, well, I think I was watching a little more carefully. I was like, she has a moment to like get off the planet, and she's really miserable there, scrounging for stuff and getting enough credits to get food. And she finds the damn rollerball droid, and she saves it instead of just taking it to the dude and being like, "All right, give me enough credits to get the hell off this planet."
Because she's virtuous.
And like you're gonna save it. You're gonna save a droid, the thing that they've hated since the first movie. They wouldn't even serve them in the cantina.
Okay. She is a perfect character. She's an angel in space. She's a spangel. And over the course of a weekend, and then 10, 11, 12 months later, she became the greatest, most powerfulest Jedi of all time.
God.
Because reasons.
Yeah, and I also love that she couldn't get off the planet, but all of a sudden she knew how to work the damn Millennium Falcon and knew how to fix it all the goddamn time.
Well, she is all of the Jedi, so I mean, that probably had a lot to do with it.
She is everything.
Because a lot of Jedi could fly shit, so that's probably all it had. They just poured it into her, through her ear. And they're just like, "Yo, we got this. You can't hear us, but we got." It's like that movie with the germs and shit that was inside that animated movie from a few years ago.
Jones.
Well, that was a different one, but there was one where they had But yeah, essentially, all the stuff inside of her is like working together.
Okay, so what you're telling me is they gang banged her with information.
Pretty much, yeah. So like,
okay, all right.
Essentially, she's like, the Jedi became Thetans, and they infected her, and so she's essentially new now.
Oh my
Dude,
God!
I drove past that building the other day.
Oh, I took a picture of it when I was there about a month ago, and I was just like, "This is terrifying." Still, just to be like this far from it.
I held my breath. I didn't want to catch any of that stuff and never call my family again.
Yeah, I want to say if that happens, we'd all just save
Tom
you.
Cruise I was gonna say, is Tom Cruise chasing you down the road like the T-1000?
Yeah, and the fucked up part is Tom Cruise is a fast little dude. He's very squirrely. He can outrun a sandstorm. He can also almost catch a Hyundai. So
yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And every time he tries to catch you, he yells "Mission Impossible" or mission complete or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, he's knocking on your neighbor's door right now. Picture you. Have you seen this boy?
Dion, welcome back to the show, my friend.
Hey, there he is.
Thank you. I finally got out of NAM, and it's good to be back home.
Now, Dion, we're talking about the new Star Wars timeline. Before the show, had you heard about this?
I did. I refused to look at it because Rise of Skywalker left a very shitty taste in my mouth.
Yeah, we almost got kicked out of the theater because you yelled, "You got to be serious!" like twice, like real loud.
That's true.
I had questions that needed answers, man.
No. It was funny as shit. I just like, I would have walked out with you. I wouldn't have given a shit. It would have been funny, but it was just like people were so angry.
They deserve it. Everyone that defends that goddamn movie, they all deserve it.
God. Yeah, it's a shit show.
But yeah, I didn't see the timeline. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
And it's fucking bullshit. People keep wanting to, try and excuse all this, and here we go again with this iteration of Lucasfilm rewriting shit, it's so now it's 66 BSI and 0 ASI is the Star Killer incident, and 1 ASI is Rise of Skywalker. I was like, oh, okay, so we're resetting everything. Okay, got it, cool. Because it was totally fucking worth it. All the super weapon shenanigans that kept going down.
Well, we're supposed to be moving backwards because, according to rumors, the next saga that'll never get made is supposed to be 400 years in the past.
Yay!
So here's the thing, too. I want to bring this just before I forget the point. Remember, folks, we spent the last, year and change saying there's not going to be a Rian Johnson trilogy. And everyone's like, you're wrong. And Rian Johnson comes out and says something stupid. But now, if you pay attention to all the stories in the media, everyone is throwing The Last Jedi under the bus. Everyone's allowed to say that it broke Star Wars. Do you really think in this world that we're going to have more Rian Johnson Star Wars films? Look, J.J. Abrams himself could not come out and save the Star Wars galaxy. People think, well, it made $936 million. It's a huge hit. Hello, it made like that in America the first time J.J. Abrams rolled around. So this is nowhere near where it was.
Just leave Rian Johnson to make his whodunit time travel drug movies and like leave him in his corner. It's fine.
Yeah. Let him spin his little wheels and just go away.
Well, and I guess to kind of to specify those sentiments, if anything, it proves how fickle these internet virtue signaling fans are. So of course, The Last Jedi was great and it was groundbreaking and it was such a unique look at Star Wars. Well, then they realized, oh yeah, story's kind of important for us to have. And of course, now it's the same shit. They're trying to defend clearly bad aspects of Rise of Skywalker, which I get it, man. That's a human thing. It's very hard to admit when you were wrong, especially when you see really stupid shit like force lightning and incapacitating entire fleets of ships, whatever. But
that was terrible.
So now they're so at the time of Last Jedi, they're defending it. It's this great movie. It's risky, blah, 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 blah. And then 2 years pass. Yeah, it's not that great. They make Rise of Skywalker, and then all of a sudden it's, oh, yeah, Last Jedi was a mistake. It's a good thing that they ended it with JJ. Yeah, there were problems with it, but I enjoyed it. It's like people don't listen to all the excuses they're making. And so now they have this new fucking timeline with this separate trilogy that's going to be 400 years in the past. Lucasfilm has proven that they cannot write a coherent fucking story. It doesn't matter if it's 400 years in the past. It doesn't matter if it's 400 years in the future. It doesn't matter that you were really quick to come out and say, "Oh, Rise of Skywalker is going to be the last of the Skywalker saga." It doesn't make the story magically make fucking sense. And I don't, I can't, and again, they're going to keep fucking failing until a real flop happens, but I can't wait for the next,
So
yeah, right.
They lost money.
Yeah, they just don't get it. I mean, like a major, Solo was, I guess, kind of the shit sideshow of Lucasfilm, but a major project flopping is it's. I just don't get it. Like, oh, it's on its way to a lot of people are like, it's on its way to $1 billion. Like, bitch, it should have passed $1 billion already with all the fanfare that they wanted. It shouldn't be limping this hard to $1 billion.
Yeah, it's
being the flagship movie.
It's limping really hard. Like it's right now it's $945 million worldwide.
Right. It's like it should be making bank in China, but it's fucking not.
No, it flopped hard in China, dude. This is the lowest grossing Star Wars movie in China.
Yeah. And that was where they wanted it to do well.
Well, that's because they altered the entire film to appeal to the Chinese market. I mean, we've talked about this with other franchises, Marvel franchise. Iron Man 3 had its own extended cut for Chinese audiences with Chinese actors. You know what? You want to have more Chinese people in a movie? Awesome. No problem. We love everybody here on this channel. But you know what? When you make a movie that appeases Chinese corporations just to put product placement and say weird shit that doesn't serve the story, then we're a little weary about that. But it's a problem that Disney seems to have not learned their lesson from, because it's not working. It's like everything you do, again, like in America, worldwide, let's just use worldwide. Each saga film in the trilogy makes less than the one that came before it. Now, every Star Wars movie in China makes less than the one that came before it. Marvel movies are the exact opposite. If we go Avengers, yes, Avengers 1 made like 1.5 billion. Then 2 made 1.4 billion, which is a slight downgrade. But then the next one made, did Infinity War make 2 billion, Dion?
Mm-hmm. It was 2.5. I think.
I'll look it up. The point is, Endgame became the biggest movie ever made. That's what a company wants. So when it goes upwards, this is downwards. This is not what they planned for. And
the other side of that too is it's the same fucking company that owns them.
Yeah.
So you would think people want to make these distinctions. Oh well, it's different because Star Wars is science fiction fantasy, and Marvel's it was based on like bitch. It's Star Wars. They redefined blockbusters.
Everything.
There's no excuse for it not to do well.
Yeah,
it's
even
crazy.
Even on the Box Office Mojo front page, it has Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker 20-day total. The last Jedi has 767 million. The Rise of Skywalker has 460. So there's a difference of like 300 million.
Yeah.
Is it domestic?
I think it's worldwide. I think it's worldwide 20-day total because that's a lot of money.
Son of a bitch.
It should be the domestic.
Hey, can I take a quick detour for a second?
What's up?
The day I move out here, guess who's in fucking Cincinnati walking around downtown?
The Rock.
The Rock.
Yes.
No way.
God
For real?
Rock.
Jeff, I had no problem
Hilarious.
finding him. Okay, I had no problem finding him. All right.
Screw you. Okay. There's two things I want to do in life. One I won't say on the channel. And the other one is meet The Rock. And you were there.
Can we get an F
now
in
he's where I used to be. This is bullshit. Dion, it's your
Can we get an F?
Dude,
Can we get an F
I am
for
so
Jeff
sorry.
right now? Give us some F's for Jeff and his psyche at this moment, please.
Damn.
Oh god. All right. Sorry. That was the numbers I was talking about. 20 days between the two movies was the domestic gross. My bad.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that was domestic gross.
Yeah, that domestically Star Wars isn't going to do shit. I said it on the High Council. I went to a store out here. They still have Force Awakens merchandise. Like it's got like ripped up boxes that's all faded and shit. Even out here, where you think everyone would worship what Disney puts out, the shit's not moving. So I mean,
I don't believe it.
I have video proof. I'll have a video out in a couple days.
Are you telling me Star Wars toys aren't selling? Nah, fuck you. You're lying.
Speaking of, we have over 1,000 people watching, folks. I'd like to thank.
Hey, that's good to know. Jeez.
Yeah, it took a minute to start to get the numbers up, but now we're here.
Yeah, that's good.
Willkommen.
Good. We love you. Hit that thumbs up. 1,000 of you guys.
Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yeah. 2020 is our year. We always tell you guys we have big stuff planned. We finally figured out a game plan how to give you a lot of those big changes. So just be on the lookout. And if you're a patron, listen to our thing we put out, and that'll give you a lot of insider information.
Yep.
Oh, definitely.
So yes, this timeline though, it's just indicative of the entire situation. People say like, why are you guys so passionate about this? Why do you talk about this so much? Because it's important to preserve popular culture. Because here's the thing. If Star Wars falls, and I mean like completely falls, where everyone just kind of rolls over and lets it become this garbage, then nothing is safe in entertainment. And I mean that. That's not an over-exaggeration. That's why people, when we talk about the new James Bond movie, people are nervous about the new James Bond movie. It's not that they're trying to talk about, they dislike women or stuff like that. It's companies come in or bad creative comes in and they don't respect anything. There are certain things that have a lineage and a legacy, Star Wars, James Bond, Star Trek, Doctor Who, all this stuff. But it's like all at once that everything seems to not be safe or sacred anymore for the sake of some phantom audience. Like here's the thing, companies, we know you listen to us. The people you're chasing don't exist or don't give a shit about your stuff. If you make great Star Wars, great Bond, great Star Trek or Doctor Who, all we're going to do is buy it in droves. So if you make the best James Bond movie ever, and you sell me some cars and some action figures and some t-shirts, I'm just going to buy it all. So I'm just going to be excited more than just a movie ticket. So yes, box office is great. Box office is important. You can tout that. You can use that as leverage and your, and other things and other ventures that you do. But George Lucas made most of his money from Star Wars merchandise, not Star Wars ticket sales. Remember, that first movie wasn't even owned by him. I believe 20th Century Fox owned it. And that was kind of a weird thing with the Disney acquisition until they acquired Fox. So, merchandise and other things are where it's at.
Yeah, he made billions off of merchandise.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up the Star Wars graph real quick because there's a graph that tells you how much they made from movies compared to whatever. Give me a second. You guys talk about that first.
$100 billion.
Right, yeah. Well, and to your point about, especially, because I get it all the time, why are you so passionate? One, because you're supposed to be. I hate that fucking question because, that's that's the business aspect of it. They want you to be passionate about shit because you buy the fucking merchandise. That's how they make the goddamn money, number one. Number two, that's what gets you to go back to watch the sequels, and that's what gets you invested in the damn property, in the movie, in the comic book, in the book, whatever the fuck it is. And when you enjoy something, especially if it's good, you want it to continue to be good. No one in the history of any hobby, in the history of human fucking existence, has ever been like, yeah, I love this thing, but if it's bad, I'm just gonna keep going back to it. No.
Well, no. I've encountered people who are just like who are just resistant to like the fact that Star Wars is bad. They're like, oh, it's Star Wars. I love it regardless. It's like you can't be like that. I'm sorry, but that's the wrong way. You like to be uncritical of the thing you love is, I think, lazy and just stupid, and in all kinds of ways.
Okay, I found the graph right here. So check this out. Star Wars revenue throughout the galaxy. This information comes from Lucasfilm, National Information
Holy shit.
NPD Group, licenses, Global Wired estimates, etc. So this is a little older, but this was accurate at one point in time. This is when Lucas owned Star Wars. So we'll start from the bottom. Rentals, 1.2 billion. Other, 1.3 billion. Books, expanded universe. So don't ever listen to somebody that tells you, oh, the expanded universe wasn't that popular. Made $2 billion. What else made $2 billion? Not very much comparatively speaking in terms of that. $4.3 billion for DVD sales, $4.5 billion for box office sales, $4.7 billion for video game sales, and $15 billion in toys. So that's where the money came from Star Wars when George Lucas owned it. Yes, the box office is great, but the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at Sacrifice.
That's right.
Well, and that's the thing too. It's like, there's money to be made when you do something good, right? When you make the flagship property good, people buy the shit, and and you can scream it to the rooftops, but these people, for some reason, refuse to acknowledge it. But no one buys toys if the movie sucks.
Yep.
That's not hyperbole. That's not me being coy. That's not me trying to haphazardly prove a point with random bullshit. That there hasn't been, outside of like, cult stuff. They don't make money on that. I mean, that's usually sometimes the only way that they make a dime. But shit, you don't on something. You don't make profits on something unless the fucking flagship property is fucking good. There have been a bunch of fucking movies that have had toy deals, have had expanded universe shit, have had, DVD follow-ups. They don't move anything if it's not fucking good.
No, look it. I hate to use this example, but like Small Soldiers had a cool toy line. The movie was okay, and it kind of, floundered and disappeared. Mm-hmm. But, if Small Soldiers was awesome, you would have had more Small Soldiers. But it was the exact opposite of Star Wars, where Star Wars was a movie, and then everyone loved it, and people wanted to consume it. The only time I don't think that argument would work, Dion, is for Indiana Jones.
What?
Oh, because the Indiana,
in terms of moving stuff, I mean,
well, no, the Indiana
were a success, right?
Well, no, the Indiana Jones toy line was not successful.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, Kenner did it in the 80s. It wasn't a big thing because Michael from Retroblasting had a great video where it was basically a year too late, but still it just never caught on. Like they were always moving around. Right. The movies were huge hits. So anyway, long story short, it works 90% of the time, every time.
Right. Yeah.
That's how.
But another example that I love using is the Tron fucking franchise. They tried to do an animated TV show. They came out with the animated film that was supposed to keep it alive. I don't remember a whole lot of toys and stuff, but that fucking Legacy came out. A year or two later, they were pushing all this shit out. They were trying to get the sequel in production, and it fucking died with it. That's a prime fucking example because Legacy wasn't that fucking good.
Oh, dude,
You know,
I
it didn't
love
hold
Legacy.
anybody's
I love that movie so much. I thought
So
it was
do
really
I.
fun.
Hashtag guilty pleasure.
Yeah, dude,
I'm
it's a lot
sorry
of
for
fun.
both of you. I'm sorry for both of you. God damn. A letdown.
Oh yeah, by the way, they are making the Tron ride at the Walt Disney World in Florida.
I did hear about that.
They're building that right now.
Yeah, I did hear that. Which is, you know, if they ain't got the bikes, I ain't fucking going.
No, they have the bikes. Like you lean on the bike, something like straps onto you from behind you and kind of pushes you down. This way, you're not like flying off, and you go through the whole thing. I think they have it in like Singapore or China or some shit. Wherever Disney is, they have it there, and like they've had the Tron ride for a while now. So we're getting it now in Florida first, and then it might go to the West Coast.
Oh, great! Actually, I would ride it, but I never go to Disney World. So let's see what some of the,
appreciate your honesty.
Let's see what the folks are saying about this stuff. We got, by the way, Dion, the timeline, real quick. So it shows you that the Rise of Skywalker, the Force Awakens and the Last Jedi take place during the same like week, essentially. So Daisy Ridley's Rey learned how to use the Force over the course of a weekend. So I present to you How to Be a Jedi, a 1 weekend course by Rey Skywalker.
You know what? I think I saw an ad on Facebook. What do you call those classes that they're putting on Facebook? The what were those called?
Scams?
Yes, there you go. The scam. She can go ahead and do hers. Hello, I'm Daisy Ridley, or as you like to know me, Rey Skywalker. Ever want to be a Jedi? Well, go ahead and pay your $69.99, and I'll tell you in one of my master's classes how to get one over on George Lucas.
Oh my God.
Fuck him, am I right?
I just want to make a masterclass commercial now with her on it.
Dude, I want to see that.
The important thing to remember is close your eyes and concentrate really hard, and you'll download Force abilities through the ether that is Force Skype.
Or and rocks will float.
Yeah, and if you and your boyfriend join the class, you pull things out of the fucking air just by thinking of each other.
Yeah. He's wet, you're wet.
That's right. That's because both of you are sitting in the same bathtub, but that's weird.
Never be alone and apart anymore. You guys can Force Skype bang through time and space. He's on a business trip. Go ahead and Force Skype call in. He's banging so much. Oh no! What have we here?
Oh, and forget about that love interest black dude that you had. Fuck him. I'm with the bad guy. We're both wet, aren't we, honey? Yeah, we are. Dad.
Side note: Did you never realize that Finn is trying to bang everybody in those three movies? Like everybody.
Yeah. Which is kind of funny because
like Poe Dameron, fucking Tico, Rey, like everybody. He wanted to bang everybody.
The black dude was trying to fuck everything with a heartbeat. Of course he was.
Just goes back to that whole stereotype that we said they turned him into in episode 8.
It's true. In trying to do nice things for cultural diversity, Disney, took 3 steps backwards.
Yeah, because Rose Tico was in The Rise of Skywalker for 76 seconds. From what I hear,
right? But that's because General Leia wanted her to work on schematics for the old Star Destroyers, bro. Duh.
Yeah. Why? Because she's Asian and
she
she's
killed
good,
them with
good
what
at
they
math.
love.
Is that why?
Apparently.
Oh, I never even thought of that one.
Yeah, it's like she's Asian and can look at schematics and figure things out. It's like, are you doing geometry? What the fuck's going on? What are you doing? What's going on here?
Yeah, there's a cut scene that you guys I saw it earlier somehow, and she goes to join up with everybody, and they're like, "Guys, wait for me!" And Leia steps around the corner, is like, "Hey, honey, here's a calculator. Go work on them schematics.
Here's a TI-83 and a fucking ruler. Go do the work."
Yep.
It takes me back to high school.
which actually, Kendo, you just randomly knowing that fits the fucking storyline for this entire franchise. So bravo, I believe you.
Yeah. It's one of those things like everybody knows what's going on no matter what's going. Like everybody that's
geometry, TI-83, secrets only the Sith have.
Yeah. Only they know how to do right angles.
Do you
What
remember
the fuck is the Hobbit from Lord of the? Say what?
You remember trying to program those things?
Oh, fuck all of that, dude.
You can get them to do some hilarious shit once you figured it out.
Oh yeah.
I used to play games online.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Geez. Yeah, so many programs. You could get Snake and like Tic-Tac-Toe and all kinds of shit on there.
You can get Grand Theft Auto on there.
Oh yeah.
Grand Theft Auto, and if you didn't know that aka Young Lando, fucks a TI-83 in the prequel.
Oh yeah,
that's right. That's how it's got its name. It was Ti totally inside. That's what he was for that 83. He's like, I'm gonna call this the Ti 83 because I'm gonna be totally inside of it 83 times a day. It's like, all right.
She's your droid, bro. She's your.
That's
droid.
how he got
It's
over.
3005.
you paid for it. It's yours.
Yeah, that's how
Nobody
he got
else wants
over. You know, the death of L337. He invented the Ti 83 and then fucked it.
All right, homeboy.
Hey, Han, can you explain to me why my keys are all sticky?
it. Yeah, but
We're gonna work on that, girl. Or whatever it is he says to that chick at the end of the movie, which again another stereotype, like, you know, not necessarily stereotype, but you know, Disney racial thing where the only other black person in the movie that's not Finn, Lando's like, yeah, you probably related to me. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that thing, holy shit. Oh god.
Yeah.
That was actually trending on Twitter. I thought it was fucking it was the most beautiful karma for all this bullshit that they started. And of course, when what's his nuts, Johnny Boyega was wearing the dashiki and stuff, and Disney's like, yeah, man, we love all cultures. And fucking someone on Twitter's like, yeah, so just Lando and the random black girl are probably related.
Yeah.
And that Twitter just took off. I was like, oh yeah, fuck you. You deserve that shit.
they can't win.
They do, man. They do, because even when we were watching it, I was just like, really, you're gonna fucking do this now? Like, because like she says she was taken from somewhere, and he's like, oh, he says I forget what he says, but it's just like along those lines as well. And I'm just like, what are you trying to imply here, Disney? Like, this is really weird.
The only other implication there would be that Lando's banged so many fucking things over the course of the entire galaxy that his seed has just spread wide. It's like those little weeds that like little like white poofy things. You blow them and the stuff just flies over. That's Lando.
So basically his semen are like the spores from what is it, Kundathu or whatever that the bugs shoot out into space.
Pretty much, yeah. He was just going around just like spraying this shit all over the place. Going through hyperspace, he's just like cranking them out all over pictures of L337. Just firing them off through like, you know, out of the Falcon. Just flying all over.
For a while there, the Millennium Falcon was armed with spunk torpedoes.
Which also, side note, which is another story fuck up, since Star Wars is saying everything, Lucasfilm is saying that everything is connected. They made it a point in Solo that, you know, L337 vagina got uploaded into the Falcon. So of course, in Rise of Skywalker, he gets the Falcon back. No fucking mention of it. He's just laughing with Wedge Antilles and vagina face. And they're just like, oh, yep, I'm just back. We're all here to party, Poe. We're all here. Well, let's fucking fight. I'm like, okay, we're just not gonna touch on that. Cool. She's got a black daughter now. That's awesome.
There was a cut scene also I saw earlier today on the same streaming service that I found the other one. And the scene where Lando gets back on the Falcon originally, there's like Barry White music playing for some reason. And he's like, it just shows his hand like seductively going down like the interior corridor of the Falcon. And him going, ooh, girl. And then there's this like really metallic clanking sound and what sounded like skin on metal. I'm not sure what it was. They didn't really show it. You just saw nothing but boots. It was just a pair of boots really close to a wall. And then it just cuts.
Barry White, size fleshlights, things only the Sith know.
Tell us more, oh Hobbit.
Every time I play that scene back in my head, which granted, everyone, that was probably the second time I looked down at the rest of the bullshitters, like what the fuck. But I would have loved for him to be like, cloning, healing, things only the Sith know. Someone just be like, shut the fuck up, Dominic. Shut up.
Did you hear how he got that part supposedly?
No. Besides sucking JJ's.
No, he won like some kind of soccer bet against JJ, and that was his winnings, like to be in the new Star Wars movie. That's what he won.
Wow.
So
that
over
is
a soccer bet.
J.J. Abrams thing. I just want a speaking role. Yeah, you'll say the second dumbest fucking thing in this franchise.
Is the dumbest one? I'm Rey Skywalker.
Yes.
God.
Yes.
Hey, you know, let's play a game tonight.
Yeah.
Since this is our first post Rise of Skywalker episode, let's just adopt ourselves into a fucking fictional family.
Yep.
So I'm Bond, Jeffrey Bond. There you go.
I'm Dion Corleone.
Kendo?
Oh.
I'll be Kendo Wayne. I'm a Wayne now.
I'm sorry for your loss, by the way.
Oh God.
Yeah.
It's really fucked up what Joker did to your cousin parents.
Cousin, uncle, sister, brother.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, I'm not Kendo. Kendo Wayne. You may have heard from the Wayne Manor.
Nick, what family are you?
I'm Nick. I'm Nick Kent.
Oh, okay. So you live in Kansas.
Yeah.
Of all the other superpower families, you chose the white people from Kansas. I like that.
Because Superman gets his powers from the House of L. Like
Oh yeah.
So you picked the worst possible. It's like,
dude, you got a lot of property. You got a lot of property that just keeps fucking blowing up.
Listen, man. We's becoming a thing. It's gonna we're getting in that state real soon. All right, I'm gonna be making bank. All right, it's gonna be awesome.
Hey Jeff. So like every time that a supervillain shows up to the Kent farm, like Darkseid of the Manor fight, you just see fucking Nick in his underwear just run out there. Hey, god damn it, get out of here. No.
Get off my lawn.
Get the fuck off my lawn. No, God. Superman. Again.
Does he wear a cape?
No, but he wears a wife beater with in the front.
And after every fight's over and Superman flies off, Nick's like pounding his fist in the ground. God damn it! I picked the wrong family. Why can't I fly?
If only my Elton comic books were way better. God damn it, no.
Shut up, Kent.
We could. Okay, everybody gets a mulligan. I'm gonna change mine to. I'm gonna be Jeffrey Joe Fur. I'm gonna be adopted by the King of Zamunda.
Oh, good one.
Oh shit.
Nick, what's your do again?
Okay, fine. Nick Stark. Okay, you happy with that?
Wait,
no, you're the one. It's your family. What do you mean? Are we happy with it? I'm hoping you fuck up again.
Which are you like? Game of Thrones Stark or Tony Stark?
Yeah, dude, Jeff. I was going to hit him with that and talk about how his whole family was killed. You ruined it.
Well,
I knew you were waiting for that shit, Kent.
I am.
No matter who you pick, your family's dead. Either the Winter Soldier got him, or Winter was coming and got him. So there you go.
Winter's just a really bad for your family, no matter where you go.
Man. Fuck the cold. Fuck the cold.
Kendo?
I'm now Kendo McLean.
Oh, okay.
My dad throws people off buildings.
McLean resident, Kendo speaking.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. You're like the shitty son who went to Germany. Is that who you are?
Russia.
They did make the shitty movie about. You're thinking of my stepbrother Jai Courtney.
Okay.
You're related to Jai Courtney.
Through marriage.
Loser here.
Oh shit.
Folks, tell us who you would like to be adopted into, or tell us which family you'd like to be adopted into. Would you like to be? I'm trying to think, like a Brady, or
oh my god,
or
you get
does Blade
to see Marsha?
Does Blade have? Wait, hey, that's how their whole family is. They're just all adopted. So yeah, that one works. Shit.
There you go.
Even you could be a Brady.
Goddamn right.
You know what? Don't say that because they might remake the Brady Bunch with just like completely diverse, like just overly diverse bullshit.
Yeah, it'll be the Brady Bunch, dude, but it'll be like completely race swapped and it'll be on UPN.
Oh yeah.
That's how UPN makes a comeback. The fucking Brady.
Yeah, the new overly diverse, politically correct Brady Bunch.
Yeah, it'll be Snoop Dogg presents the Brady Bizunch.
No, it's Tyler Perry presents the Brady Bunch.
Oh, there you go. That's what it is.
Better.
Jordan,
but that's TBS.
Yeah, no. Tyler Perry presents the Brady Bunch on Bravo.
No, Tyler Perry presents Jordan Peele's The Brady Bunch.
There you go. Oh yeah, did you hear how he's taking the Candyman movie? He's directing it now.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know what we should do? We should prank call him like we prank called the real Candyman.
I would kill to get his phone number just so I can prank call him.
I'm sure I'm still friends with Dixie. I'll ask her.
I'm sure I'm still friends with her. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see how good of friends we are.
There you go.
Hey, Jordan, is it? Hey, Jordan, is this Jordan? Hey, yeah, Jordan. This is your buddy. Brady here. I just want to let you know that your last movie was shit, dog.
Jesse was trying to watch it the other night. I went to bed.
Oh, you tried watching? She tried watching Us.
So she watched all of Us.
What did she think of it?
What did you think of us? She just went, eh.
See, that was my reaction too. It's just like it was weird and too artsy, and I didn't fucking get it. And I've had it's funny because like all my white friends are like, yeah, man, I fucking love it. I get it. And like a lot of black people I talk to are just like, I didn't get it and I didn't like it. I was like, this is funny as shit. This is hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, Nick Kent. What did the white folks from Kansas think?
Hey, man.
Superman.
Hey, dude, if you could be an animal you wanted in comic books, who you want to be? I want to be a Kent.
Jonathan's dead. It'd be like saying, I want to be a Parker. I want to be Uncle Ben's niece.
I don't do good under pressure, right? I panicked. I thought of something.
Oh my god,
that makes sense, right?
You actually downgraded your situation in your current life. It's like, yeah, I can be myself, or I can just be some poor bumpkin from Kansas. Woo!
Yeah, I get to hang out with Martha
listen, they do honest work at that farm. Okay,
in my fucking backyard.
They do honest work in that farm, all right? It's good hard work. Okay,
I'm sure,
dude. Fucking, I love Thanksgiving at the Kents.
I'm the one who has to chase a turkey and kill it myself.
You ever seen that episode of Justice League where they go back to the Kent farm for Christmas?
Yep. And they're like, oh yeah, I brought Luke. No, he's like, no, Santa got that, Dad. And there's that awkward silence of Superman refusing to give up the fact that Santa's not real.
I really love that show.
It's fantastic.
Yeah,
and they
make a joke about it.
And it was super cute because they use lead-lined wrapping paper.
Yeah,
that was fucking cool because they show him picking it up and you see him looking. He goes, "Damn it!" Or he doesn't say "damn it," but he goes, lead. And I'm just like, parents know best, bitch.
That was really a thing. That's awesome.
That's in the show. It's great, dude.
Awesome.
Yeah. Their Christmas episode is one of the best Christmas episodes of any cartoon.
That is hilarious. That they somehow get fucking lead line wrapping paper from China. They have to import it. It's like $12 a foot.
Special for Clark.
$12 a foot. They get it for him once a year.
Fucking great. I love that.
Well, here's the thing. Well, what if they wrap up like a guitar or a bicycle? Like, is he still gonna be able to figure it out?
Well, he probably would just lose his shit if you told him like, hey, we got you something really good, but he doesn't want like something super cool. He wants some down home shit. So if you got him an Xbox, little Superman probably lost his shit, fucking punching home stuff. I want another sweater, Ma. God damn it.
Nick's a Kent. He should know what Christmas is like there on the farm.
The old homestead.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Clark, okay? We just don't. We just let him do his thing and that's it.
I just realized something, guys. I forgot to make the big announcement at the beginning of the show.
Oh God, what is it?
Okay.
You already know the announcement. I told you guys on Facebook today.
Oh, okay.
We'll be live at Horror Hound. So
there you go.
Confirmed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we're bringing all kinds of cool world-class bullshit or stuff that you can only get at the convention. So if you've been to previous conventions and you've had fun, like Superfan Adam Shawhan or Dr. Coffin Nails, or just a lot of people that have shown up, awesome. We want you to come back. But if you come to the Horror Hound in Cincinnati this year, you can pick up an exclusive con T-shirt from us, and as well as some other cool stuff. So just be
we are going to have things exclusively there. So you gotta come there and get them. We won't ship them out to you.
Yes.
Honesty is the best policy.
Yep. Listen, we're gonna wrap this podcast, right? I gotta get up at 4 a.m. and start working. Okay. Gotta till the fields and feed the chickens and everything.
Confidence.
I know. Conviction. He's like, oh shit, I got this one. These guys suck. I'm gonna be a Kent. Oh, okay.
Once again,
and then there was that pause. There was the pause where we were all like, wait a minute, did he just say that? I don't think he knows. His heart's in the right place, but I don't think he knows.
No, I don't. No. Clearly, I don't, because once again, I don't read a lot of comic books. I don't know the.
Hey, Nick, you could be part of any family in comic books. Who do you want to be? I want to be a Kent.
Well, you guys took all the good ones.
The ones I could remember. I took James
said
Bond.
The Jor-Els or the L's, man. They have fucking super. You could have said the Queen. They're super fucking rich. You could. There's a long list of things
you could have been a Banks kid from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and lived out in the pool house,
dude.
Oh, that's true,
dude.
Yeah.
It was so funny. You were just so confident. I'm gonna be a Kent. Like
weigh-ins.
Yeah.
Dude,
There's 12 of them
you
already.
could have been Wayans, man.
You
could be in Scary Movie 17.
I could have blended in. Yeah, I could have made something. Yeah, that would have worked out. Yeah.
You know, you could be rebooting in living color as we speak.
Oh, don't say that. I kind of want to, then I kind of don't.
Do what you want to do.
Nah. That's right.
You could have been an Osmond. You could be having your own show in Vegas, randomly, and having a lot of weird sexual tension with Marie. But no, you chose the Kents.
Listen. I like the simple life. Okay, don't judge me.
You could have been a Hilton, goddammit, and then had super life too.
Or a
Oh,
Richie.
God.
Or a Richie. Lionel Richie seems like a cool dude. He can get down. Can we dance on the ceiling with your dad?
That's
right.
Shit. I want to be a Kent. I'm gonna be Nick Kent. You know he doesn't get the superpowers from that side of the family, right? Shit.
They found him in a cornfield in a little spaceship, Nick.
I made it myself. Don't make fun of me.
Oh fuck! That if that's the case, why isn't his chest have a there, Nick?
Do what now?
Why does his signia have a K in it for the Kents?
I because that's not. I don't know. Honestly, I really don't.
It means hope, motherfucker.
I know what it means.
Hey, Dion,
He says it like 18 times. God damn it!
Hey, since we're on the topic of all this Superman shit, Zack Snyder, there's all the rumors about the Snyder cut of BVS, or not BVS, of Justice League. What are your thoughts on the JJ cut of the Rise of Skywalker?
No,
Yeah.
One, it's hilarious because it makes me laugh my ass because, you know, that whole Snyder Cut thing, I'm convinced that was a fucking con to get people to watch the goddamn movie. And especially now hearing that, because it's apparently the JJ Cut's 3 hours and 12 minutes or some bullshit. It's so like having an extra 45 minutes. People think, oh man, that's really gonna explain some shit. It's really gonna make me look at that movie in a new, like an extra 45 minutes is gonna explain how a fucking knife they stole from the fucking Goonies explains the whole fucking plot. Like 45 minutes is gonna solve that. Oh, 45 minutes is gonna explain why, hey man, Snoke's a clone, bitch. Because only the Sith know that. Oh, wait, there's a whole movie called Attack of the Clones. But 45 minutes is going to fucking solve that. Oh, one more thing. Oh, man. Dude. Fucking, you know who we miss? We miss Rose, bro. If we had an extra 45 minutes, we're going to see her kill some shit with love. That 45 minutes is going to solve that goddamn problem.
Why does she have a knife that has love like scraped into it or something?
Yeah, or like she has a tattoo on her chest. It says "Love is damage," and 40 minutes explains how she got the tattoo over the last few months. And I can't stop laughing. Like people are like, oh man, we want the. No, you don't. It's gonna be 45 extra minutes of shit you can't explain. Well, maybe it's 45 extra minutes of the dude from Lord of the Rings just saying random bullshit. Oh my god, space travel and dick pics, things only the Sith know. Oh my god, lightsabers and vibrators, only the Sith have. That's just 40. That's all it is. It's an extra 45 minutes of him pointing random shit out and saying that the Sith know about it. That's going to solve the goddamn problem we're dealing with as Star Wars fans. I can't wait for that cut.
45 more minutes of loose ends of mystery box bullshit's all it is.
45 minutes more of, this is a story for another time.
Yeah. Which, by the way, folks, if you haven't seen the movie, that never gets answered either.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nope. What you need to do is you need to write your local congressman or J.J. Abrams and ask them to get to the bottom of the mystery. What? It's the other time, J.J.
Wait, writing and congressman? Things only the Sith know.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait. No. It'll be another 45 minutes of Hux being like, I'm a spy.
I'm the spy.
Oh my
he
god.
said it with such conviction, just
I'm the spy.
declared himself a Kent.
Oh god.
Oh my god. The minute I saw that they had the hours and 12 minutes, I was like, they've got you dummies eating out of the fucking just common sense says, you know what doesn't help this movie? An extra 45 fucking minutes. But everyone, oh man, let's sign a petition for the J cut. Like, bitch, the movie is bad. It's not good. More time. The only thing that's going to improve is your chances of offing yourself before you get home. That's it.
Well, yeah, because I remember we did a drunk commentary for BVS, and we had the extended cut, and even then we had a point where it was just like, you know what, alcohol's not helping us at all, and then we still have like 15 more minutes left of this bullshit. Like, it didn't help at all; it just made it worse.
And I really wish I could think back to the time this came up, because this idea that the director's cut is gonna explain shit, it's just so ridiculous. Like, there's just this movement of people who want to excuse bad filmmaking, and that somehow we deserve an extra cut. Like, you have one shot, you have a movie, a movie is in production for years. Sometimes they're in production hell, where you have to look at the script and cut shit out, and the director has to corral all these egos and put a film. He's already the director. So you mean to tell me that this motherfucker, who's doing his second Star Wars movie at this point, he can't figure out how to make the movie need sense, but he needs yo ass to sign a petition on change.org to get his final cut of the film release, because that's gonna really solve the fucking storm.
Yes,
the puzzle's gonna be complete with an extra 4. Get the fuck. That doesn't even make any sense. You say it out loud, you're like, wow, that sounds really fucking stupid. Like that, I wish I could remember what became a thing. Oh, it's a bad movie. It can't be because the movie's bad. It's because we need the director's cut. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Now, man, like, if a movie's bad, it's bad. You can't, again, and that's what I'm stringing this all to, is people, the human nature. It's just hard to admit when you're wrong about you wanted to be so right about. And all of these bandwagon fans, the internet, this movie to be the end all be all of the conversation. The movie comes out, it's bad, and the first thing they go to is, oh my god, 3 hours and 12 minutes would solve everything. You lost. You were wrong. Fucking live with it.
Now, yeah, and if this film broke you and made you hate the new franchise, good. I'm sorry you loved it this much that you were just like all hard about it all the time. It's just like, no, it's been a crap.
Tell you.
Yeah, it's been a crap franchise since the first one. So, like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. This delusion you had about, like, it was good, it was great, it makes so much sense. No, it doesn't. No.
What if? And that extra 45 minutes, it's just 45 minutes of Lando dressed in 70s swag, flying around in the Falcon with a disco ball, pulling up the planets, drinking Colt 45, and then he just randomly starts yelling "skeet, skeet, skeet," and just drenches it in his juice and flies off to the next one, impregnating the galaxy.
I'm sure that's illegal.
That's
you know movie. What? I'd be okay with that.
Would Star Wars suddenly be saved? I think so.
Listen, that's a character motivation that we could all get behind. Needing to nut, because that sure as shit makes a lot more sense than only things the Sith knew.
Folks, we solved it right there. For the last several years, we've gotten tons of questions. How do they save Star Wars? How do they save? We just did. Lando going, disco style, flying around the galaxy, just knocking people up all over the fucking galaxy, just flying around, just bam, 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 just firing off loads.
May the force in my dick be with you. Colt 45.
Okay, let's read some super chats. First off, don't worry. This is a great way to start the year, because like the High Council was fun. I was a little rusty. I was like, how do we do this? Oh yeah, okay. I eventually figured it out. This show, boom. Welcome to World Class Bullshitters. We were back. Darth Revan Bebe, so clearly he's a wrestling fan because he loves Adam Cole. Bebe. Welcome back. Looking forward to another great year. Well, Darth Revan Bebe, we'll be back with a great year. We're back now. So the year is going to be awesome. And over on Patreon, we're going to give you guys some wrestling content because we're dying to talk about it. People ask us all the time. And why not? Kendo, Dion, we're big wrestling fans. Nick, you're there.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Pretty soon it'll be WrestleMania, the road to WrestleMania. So we'll be talking a lot of fun shit about it.
Yeah,
they don't get a whole lot of wrestling coverage there on the farm.
No, which is
hard
funny.
You got to take the bunny ears and play with them until you get the right channel, and then you might pick up something. So
well, hey, you brought up the bunny ears real quick. So I'm out here and I bought an antenna for this TV.
Yeah,
and it's one of those powerful ones that gets 150-mile radius. There are like 35 Asian channels in a row. I had no clue what I was watching. One was a Japanese game show. One was Korean horse racing. It is like the most beautiful amalgamation of bullshit I've ever seen in my life. So,
Whoa, real quick, on the Japanese game show,
right before.
I was gonna say, is it like the weird shows where they gotta like stand in the line and they gotta like recite stuff just right, or this thing fucking pops up and cracks them in the balls type shit, or is it?
There was a nervous looking woman, so maybe, but she doesn't have balls.
Okay,
but I will say this:
Wait.
I flipped the channel, and All in the Family, followed by Sanford and Son, is on. So
Nice.
that's a great way to spend an hour.
that sounds like your cup of tea right there, Kendo.
Yeah, if you're like, hey, here's all you're gonna do for the next 3 days: watch nothing but All in the Family, Sanford and Son, the Jeffersons. I'm like, show me where to sign.
Yeah, well, I know you love the Jeffersons.
I'm the dotted line, motherfucker, right next to Paul Kent's fucking grave.
You got me confused with the other guy.
My bad.
Anyway, though, moving forward, our friend 007 Cloud says, "Sup, my Ewoks? What's up, 007 Cloud? How you doing? Thank you for joining us again for this year." We have our friend Apocrypha who sends in a message, just $1, no message. Thank you very much, Apocrypha. Scribeye Steak says, "Sup, bullshitters? Hope all is well. Hope you had a happy new year. Saw Jumanji, way better than The Rise of Skywalker, though not as good as the first reboot. Dion's AWOL at Terminator."
Smart ass.
Dion, do you want to take a minute? We did go see
Don't
Jumanji.
do it.
Welcome to the no, that was the other one. Well, the new Jumanji, we saw it. Okay, Jumanji
Yes.
Dark Fate. We saw it together. It was great. What are your thoughts on it, my friend?
Well, I really liked it. Of course, with what was it, the next level?
Yeah,
They did a very good job of justifying the sequel. Like, the story wasn't one of those stories where it's just like, hey, we're back in the game, guys. Oh fuck. It was like legitimately, they had a good lead up to it. They didn't just go right into the game. They even though we all knew that Danny Glover, Murtaugh going to be in it, it made sense. They did a great job of introducing their characters. Again, fucking The Rock and Kevin Hart, as much shit as I give Kevin Hart, him trying to do his best Danny Glover impression was hilarious. It was really fun. Why am I dead? Why did I come back as a muscular Boy Scout? Like, that was a hilarious line. Even what's her name? Young Vagina, the Asian girl. Aquifna. She was funny in it. I was really worried about her being in this movie. She was actually really good. I liked it a lot. They did a very good job. I wouldn't say it's better than the second one, but Next Level was damn close. It was a good time, man. Way better than Rise of Skywalker. I get why people were going in droves to wash the taste out of their mouth with a much better film.
No, yeah, I watched it the first weekend it came out, and I was like, this is so much fun. I love it. It was so good.
Yeah, I liked it a lot too. I'm with you, Dion. You pretty much echoed my sentiment. It's not as good as the one that came before, but it was still a really well-made movie. Everyone did a great job, and if they make another one, which they will, I will watch it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was fun. I hope they do another one. It looks like they're planning on it, so we'll see what happens.
Dion, what was better, Jumanji or Terminator Dark Fate?
Son of a bitch! I thought I was going to escape that. I was like, oh,
not today.
Fuck. I didn't see Dark Fate. God damn it!
Just keep telling us that. Anyway, Alpha Terranima says ASI equals ass slapping interface. Do you think Star Wars has the nerve for that?
Dude, they might as well fucking take a gamble at this point.
So, folks, do us a favor. Give us your best ASI and BSI acronym meaning. So, obviously, ASI, BSI officially stands for Before Star Killer Incident, After Star Killer Incident. But here on the channel, we've adopted BSI as the bullshit index, which is what we're going to rank everything now in terms of stories, movies. It's like, how does it score on the bullshit index? We'll have to figure out how we do it, though. But, whatever, next time. Swinging Cod says it will always be BBY/ABY, hashtag EU for life. Well, Swinging Cod, we agree, especially when the EU made $2 billion. $2 billion worth of people agree as well.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Our friend Kaz Walker says, plus, if she had gotten rid of BB-8, all of that BB-8 merge wouldn't be possible. So I guess he's talking about Rey Skywalker. That's
yeah. When I was saying in the beginning that she wanted to get from the planet, but she was scrounging stuff, and then she finds a really cool robot, and then she just kind of saves it, which was dumb.
Well, Kaz, you're not supposed to ruin the suspension of disbelief. We're supposed to believe that she's good and virtuous, and that Disney only cares about a story and its fans, not milking you for merchandise based on a soccer ball droid. Whatever.
Yes. We've already established.
Speaking of which,
she is a Spangel.
She's a Spangel. That's true. With her force.
How about?
Witness, but you guys see that fucking meme where she's at the Skywalker farm, and the lady's like, "Who are you?" "I'm Ray." "Ray who?" "Ray Palpatine." And she fucking force lightnings the chick.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one quite a bit.
I fucking love that one. Ray Palpatine.
Have you guys seen the Tommy Wiseau thing that somebody did, like the 20-minute Star Wars thing?
I have.
Holy shit! Oh my god! I was hurting so much because I was laughing. It's 20 minutes of just it's just so much fun. Like somebody really put Tommy Wiseau in Star Wars, made their own story, like cutting all the movies together really well, and it's hilarious as shit. Oh my god, I couldn't get over it.
Pretty sure I sent that to you.
One of the best ones
I think you may have
was "Who are you?" "I'm Ray," and it goes Radio Gaga, and she becomes Freddie Mercury. I don't even like Freddie Mercury that much.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh my god,
I haven't seen that one. That's so good.
Yeah, that one's good.
Right.
I like that one.
Let's see. The Fixer says, "Jeff, I had an idea regarding doing call-in segments. How about you set up a Discord server, have a waiting room, and move people into your chat room? Can we do that through StreamYards, Fixer? Because we definitely would like to do call-in segments every once in a while for specific things. Because I was telling people in the High Council, guys, how we did it. It barely worked, and everyone that got through, with the exception of one, was like Dr. Coffinail, Superfan Adam Shawhan, and somebody else that we knew already in person.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, what's up, Adam? What's up, man? How you doing?"
Just such a beautiful shit show of just like shit going crazy, and Nick just violently tapping on his phone. "Wait, hold on, fuck, shit!" Like that was hilarious.
The program itself couldn't handle that many calls. Like the program was crashing itself. It
didn't have time that we tried it. We've been drinking for like 4 hours.
Yeah, that's true.
So just fucking drunk Nick with his phone, like, God, oh fuck, God, shit, it's not working. Oh, it dropped the call. Oh shit, that was hilarious.
It was look.
I tried, and it didn't work.
Well, I actually, for the podcast version, so if you listen to the review on Podbean and iTunes and all that stuff, I only have the first 2 hours. The additional 3 hours and change are only available if you have the old link. So if you want to get that, it's somewhere floating in the ether. You can actually watch us the entire review.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, but Fixer, we'll look into more options for call-in segments because people clearly want to talk to us. So why not? We love everybody out there, so why not make it happen?
Come to Horror Hound. You could talk to us.
Yeah, come meet us at Horror Hound. March 20th?
20th through the 22nd.
All right. We'll be there. We'll go meet our dream celebrities of Dante and Randall.
Yeah.
Randall Graves. And
Billy Zane will be there again.
Yeah.
Hey, turkey suit.
That's right. You remember me, Billy?
Oh, dude, Keith David.
What?
Yeah, he's going to be there. Keith David's going to be there.
Holy shit.
For real?
Robert Englund.
Just walk up. Yeah, all we gotta do is just walk up to Keith David, be like, "Welcome to hell, motherfucker!"
I don't know if I would do that.
We should all rewatch that movie.
And dude, no, they're having. I think they're having the thing like reunion almost.
Oh shit, TK Carter might be there. I hung out with him. He told me racist jokes. I've told you that story, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Thomas Waits is going to be there. Joel Pulse is going to be there. So, yeah, it might be. Oh, also, Wilford Brimley's going to be there.
Yeah, Diabetes himself will be there.
Best Horror Hound ever. I hope
I know.
We'll sell $1 million of merch.
I think I'm going to buy a diabetes testing kit and have Wilford Brimley sign it.
Oh my god.
Like, can you sign this for me? I'm probably going to need it one day.
We should all get T-shirts that say "You're not Kurt Russell" on them and then wear it to meet the
You You ain't Kurt Russell, bitch.
We just go and shake everyone's hands. We're really nice. We're like, wait, you're not Kurt Russell, and then leave.
Oh my god!
Like,
And every time we go walking by, they're just like, "It's fucking Kurt Russell in here."
Jeez.
did you escape to New York, bitch? And just yell at him.
See, now if we actually Kurt Russell, you have to say that. Hey, Kurt, you escaped to New York yet, bitch?
You know, surfing on a tsunami out in L.A. with Steve Buscemi? You know who you messing with on the 4th floor? Yeah.
Oh, god.
Pork Chop Express, motherfucker.
You know. Oh my god. You know, of all the movies I didn't bring with me, Trading Places actually made the list of ones that had to come along.
Nice.
Of
course.
But Beverly Hills Cop didn't. I didn't want to break it up for my collection back home.
I don't blame you on that one.
Go buy another copy.
I'm going to buy the new 35th anniversary that comes out this week.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm actually watching it right now. Not the 35th anniversary, just Beverly Hills Cop.
Well, I had the Flintstones on. Dr. Coffin says Ray buries lightsabers in the sand like a cat buries its shit and takes over. On Moisture Farm, WTF.
Whew.
That's true. She did pretty much take everything of Luke's.
Oh my god. Well, yeah. I mean, that wasn't even that was the legacy saber. So, yeah, man, it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Let's see. Yeah, I hate that ending. Like with a pet.
Well, apparently they copied the thing where she's walking up and it's the two sons. They copied that sequence from another movie.
A New Hope.
Yeah, Star Wars: A New Hope.
Yeah. New Hope.
No, not that. They copied it from the previous movie, I think.
Oh yeah, Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith.
Yes, they did.
It was really bad. And then, of course, like, hey, remember more Force shit? I'm just going to make these lightsabers sink into the ground, even though that chick Leia has never fucking been here. But whatever.
Yeah, and Luke hated the fucking planet.
You know, if we could be serious for just a moment, they're trying to say, like, she's going back to the old homestead to pay respect to the Skywalker lineage. It's like, Anakin's mom died here. Luke was adopted here. Princess Leia, the other half, the half that you try to act like is the real savior of the Skywalker saga, like you said, never stepped foot there. So, like, you picked the worst place to bury their memory, their legacy. Like, if you want to be, I don't know, go out to the Starfield where Alderaan used to be and just throw it into fucking space.
Or bury it, go to Naboo and, like, you know, bury the sabers there or some shit.
Go to Yavin.
Or what would have made thank you, fucking
or Endor even.
Yavin.
Or Endor,
Yavin
or
Endor. That would have made so much more sense. Not to mention the fact that even if fucking Luke happened to mention, which he wouldn't did in The Last Jedi, so what, he told her while he was Force ghosting with her, when would anyone have told her about the fucking Skywalker farm? Leia didn't know anything about it unless Luke told her, and she's gonna randomly relay that to Rey. Like, when would she have found out about that? And then any fucking sense whatsoever. Like, there's literally no reason for her to pick to go there, let alone learn about it.
Yeah. And if we talk about Tatooine and Leia's time on Tatooine, it wasn't spent well.
Nope.
She was she tried to save Han, saved Han, was immediately taken prisoner. And she had to strangle a big fucking slug thing to death, and then they left the planet. That was her entire adventures on Tatooine.
And let's not forget also that, you know, Luke's adopted parents were fucking murdered there.
Yeah.
On that spot, no less.
Yeah. The building
shit, that's true. That's true.
It was so weird. That's what he chose to do. Like, hey, yeah, Luke when he grew up on the Moisture Farm on Tatooine. Yeah, his adopted parents got murdered there. He always wanted to go back. Yeah, let me go bury his fucking. Not even the lightsaber he made.
Nope.
Which again, that was part of the EU. Like every a Jedi's weapon, his lightsaber is his life. So he made a new one. That was a physical representation of him today. Why this obsession with Anakin's lightsaber, and it's Anakin's lightsaber, motherfuckers? Why is that the one that she buries?
Yeah, and you know what? The more I think about how, never mind. I'll say that for my video I'm going to make. Never mind. I'm not going to give my talking point away. But it involves Luke Skywalker's green lightsaber, and never mind. Yeah,
make sure you write it down though.
I already do. I actually have written the script. This is just an extra bonus part I want to add in. But no, How do they? Never mind. It's dumb. They shouldn't have gone there. But I will say this: the best line for me in Return of the Jedi is when Han Solo looks at Luke. He goes, instead of a big dark blur, I'm beginning to see a big light blur. And Luke goes, I used to live here. There's nothing to see. And he goes, you're gonna die here. Convenient. That's the best thing in that whole fucking movie.
I laugh every time I see that fucking part. That might be, as far as like pure like actor charm, like that's probably the best part of that fucking entire movie. Just, you're gonna die here, convenient. Just pessimistic ass Han dude gets woken up out of kryptonite, and he never fucking left. You're gonna die here,
He gets woken up out of kryptonite. Is he a Kent? Nick, did you do something to Han Solo?
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, man. I was getting lonely in the farm, right? Shut up.
Well, Nick, since you got a family homestead,
I need somebody else to help me with this shit.
You got the family homestead out there in Kansas. If a bunch of horrible shit kept happening there, would you want to go back and be like, I want to preserve all my family's memories by, placing the family heirlooms at this one location where all this terrible shit happened?
What family heirlooms? No, man. They either go in the bank or they get sold. That's how that shit works.
Actually, last I checked, your house was getting taken at auction.
Wasn't it like that's a plot point that walking around at night's dangerous? There's just this random old white woman walking around by herself by a fucking murdered family's house. Who the fuck are you?
It is goddamn Tatooine after all. Like, come on.
And wasn't that the same chick that was like, I can feel it in my bones. There's a storm coming, Annie. Was that the same lady?
It couldn't be, because Kendo, if we reference the timeline, that would be 66 years prior. That woman would be 120 years old.
Well, maybe they live extra long on Tatooine.
It's two suns and gravity and shit, man. Come on.
Yeah, they live longer. They got. It's like Egyptians, the mummies.
Living in sandstorms. Living in sandstorms. Things only the Sith know.
Well, that's pretty.
Moisture farms. Things only the Sith know.
Thank you, Kendo. I was going there myself.
Thank you. I figured one of us had to be going that direction.
Yes, I was going to start singing it, but for copyright reasons, I don't want to.
I don't think there's any words to that song.
Anyway, Thunder Robots says, I just solved the Rey problem. When she picked up Luke's lightsaber the first time, she should have said, I have the power.
Oh, yes.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah. And then
Adam Ray.
for about 3 seconds.
What?
Dr. Coffindale said in the chat about Aunt Peru.
I see it.
It was a galactic honey dip. They didn't die.
Yeah. As thick as a moisture evaporator.
Yeah.
That's why she was drinking that blue milk.
That's right.
Yo, dude, hey, man, can I come over to your house, man? Because your Aunt Peru, she thick, boy.
She's got it where it counts, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yo, is she happy with your Uncle Owen, man? Because, your aunt be thick. Yo, making some more of that blue milk.
That's all I want. That's all I want. Dion is Luke Skywalker's friend. Just be like, yo, man, can I come over? Your aunt thick. Did you guys get some of the blue milk today?
Thicker than a blue milkshake. Yeah. That's what you got to say, dude.
Thicker than a blue milkshake. I like that.
Oh, that's Dr. Coffindale. That's a new T-shirt right there. Yo, Aunt Peru. Yes, Dion. I just want you to know. You thick.
Yeah,
man, I want to go to the Tashi station, get some pocketers. No, I don't want to go to Tashi station, dog. Let's go back to your house. I want to see what your aunt's doing, because she
might help with the dishes, man.
She dummy thick.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man.
God.
She's got more curves than a pod race track.
Okay. Moving forward, our friend Stone Cold. Moving forward, Stone Cold Jeremy says, let's not forget the fact that after living her life on a desert planet, Rey is now an expert naval navigator.
Well, there's that too.
Yep.
Never was on a boat, but now she can fucking steer one like crazy.
Sand, naval navigation, things only the Sith know.
There you go.
Oh my god!
Not to mention, I will repeat this till the day I fucking die. She's literally flying the fucking Falcon, and a co-star asked her, "How are you doing this?" She goes, "I don't know," and then that's it. We never touch on that ever again. She can fly a ship that she called a piece of shit, We're good. We're good, guys. We're good. Fuck story.
Yeah. JD Grimm, thank you very much. Rise of Skywalker would have been better if they would have gone full meme. When Rey turned into an avatar, she gets up and she crosses her lightsaber. X gonna give it to you. DMX starts playing.
Yeah, had they made it like Hot Shots Part 2 or something like that, I would have been like, okay, I get what you're doing. It's fine now. It's okay. It's
I mean,
kind
it
of
almost
funny.
was. It almost was really. I mean, if you could do the amount of coke that Charlie Sheen has done, you could see that movie being a fucking joke. Like, there's just so much shit that's just laughable. Especially, fucking Palpatine absorbs all this shit and he gets his fucking pimp costume on. Like, what the fuck? That's the thing that happens? That's just a thing, and he's just, I'm all the Sith, and she's DMXing with 2 lightsabers.
She's not DMXing. She's exhibiting is what she's doing.
Well, the thing is,
yo, dog, I heard you like Force lightning.
Yo, do you need a ride, pimp, bro?
Here's the thing, guys. If Palpatine's plan was for Rey to kill him to whatever, it worked. So how did she save the day?
She didn't.
Okay, just ask him.
No, that's
Well,
perfectly... I mean, that's before we even get to the whole, hey, I just Force lightninged an entire fucking fleet, but it gets stopped by 2 lightsabers. Got it.
Yeah, he has all this power, all this pent up power from the last 30 years from being on a planet by himself that he just ejects into the sky and can stop all these. Only their ships with lightning, and then all of a sudden it's stopped by that bullshit. It just, I don't know.
That's after he makes a clone that's a Sith Lord, because remember, he wanted Rey to come back so she could kill him, but that's because clone Snoke was just trying to fucking kill her. That was the whole plan. He was just gonna kill her, but not really. But he was, but not really. Right.
Also, who was his he killed his kids because they were the parents of Rey, and how did that whole thing happen? While he was I guess dead or falling through the center of the broken Death Star or whatever, did he find time to reclone himself and regenerate himself? Did he have time to bang another chick in some regular club
because in JJ's brain it makes more sense to make her his granddaughter, not just make her his daughter, because we're gonna explain her fucking storyline without explaining his fucking sons. That's cool.
Yeah, see, what had happened was when the Death Star got blowed up, Sheev juice went flying off, and it hit the nearest planet that it could find, and it went wham right into some lady, and that's where his kid came from.
Oh, okay.
Well, it traveled across space and time into her uterus.
Yep. Hey, Dion, have you ever heard of the tale of Darth Plagueis the Frisky?
Darth Plagueis BDSM what?
Is it possible to learn this power?
Not from the living.
Yeah. Space jizz has a high rate of velocity when it's ejected from an exploding Death Star, just so you know.
So
okay,
how would
kind of like tachyons. Okay, gotcha.
So it's space or spiz?
Spiz.
Plop plop spiz.
Sounds like a lemon line drink.
Oh, what a Sith it is.
Jizz, pop soda, only things a Sith know.
So is that like a drink Palpatine would give his aides, like spiz, ginger ale, Everclear, club soda? Like
that sounds like space rape juice, okay?
Yeah, it's called Yub Nub Punch.
Oh.
It's when you drink it, you pass out and you wake up with an Ewok next to you.
Yeah, you dance around, start screaming Yub Nub, you start hallucinating, and then you tree. It's weird.
Remember, we were gonna make that T-shirt Rub Nub a Tug Job story.
We still could.
We should. I'll put one up. Anyway, Modalicious says, "You think we'll get Fanboys 2 out of all this?"
God, I hope.
I would argue Stealing Snow is like Fanboys 2.
Yeah. God, I love that movie. It didn't get enough praise. It really didn't. It should be.
We did a drunk commentary. Commander Cody and I did the week before Rise of Skywalker came out.
Yeah.
So go through our Twitter and you can find the link and watch it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, man, that movie was awesome, and I wish it would have gotten more praise than it did.
Breadman Production says, "Hope the move to Cali went well, Jeff. Looking forward to another year of quality WCBS content. Also, been binging Scorsese films as of late. Favorites?" Well, first off, Breadman Productions, yes, the move went well. My first flight was delayed due to weather, which means my connector was bad. So I went to the airport, said all my goodbyes, and then I went right back home for another night. And we watched the Patriots lose. And then I got up at 3 a.m, got to the airport. They made a computer error, missed the flight, tried to put us on a standby flight, missed that. Turns out there was a technical error, and the connector, whatever flight, sat there for 2 hours. So I got on that flight, got to LA just in enough time, and then it's been pretty nice. I hiked a mountain today, so I'm trying to live long, prosper, and not die in the process. But anyway, no, Breadman Productions, it was great. It's been fun. Just back to doing channel work. It's weird, though. I'm not working at my office anymore. I'm working at a makeshift desk. And can you guys guess what this desk is made out of?
Mahogany.
Wood.
No.
Sith clones.
It is made out of a gentle giant Jabba the Hutt box. That is Jesse's
my next answer was going to be love, but that sounds
love
close.
isn't all you need. The Beatles were wrong, bro.
Gotcha.
Okay, so anyway, let's answer Breadman Productions questions. Favorite Scorsese film? Mine would be Goodfellas.
I think I gotta go with Wolf of Wall Street for me.
Ooh, Gangs of New York.
That's the one. First Kent, now Gangs of New York.
Oh, fuck you! It's a good movie. Shut up.
I'm gonna go with. I don't want to go Goodfellas completely, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Goodfellas.
Good choice.
Casino would be a close second for me.
Yeah, actually, I'm changing my vote. Casino.
Oh, so
I
we
like
all
that
have
one
different.
better.
Okay, well, the close second for me then is Bringing Out the Dead. Okay.
Do you guys want to just like get together and watch Scorsese films for a day?
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool. Horror Hound weekend. That's Saturday.
Sounds good.
We won't go out and drink. We'll just watch Scorsese films and make Patreon content.
That sounds
Love
awesome.
it.
Oh, when I was editing our Silent Night, Deadly Night, and Die Hard commentaries, I couldn't stop laughing at all the background noise from my mom.
Because you can clearly hear her.
Yeah, she could clearly hear in the
Yeah,
background. I'm just like, oh, hey, Mom.
And she was trying so hard not to.
Oh,
She's like,
God,
I don't wanna, get on there, and we're like, no, it's cool. You can be on the stream. It's fine. And she's like, no, I don't want to wreck it for you guys. It's like you will.
You won't. It'll just be better.
Yeah.
This is probably my favorite super chat of the night so far from the Fixer. Also, I'm never trying to keep up with your drinking games ever again. Swinging Cod nearly killed me with a $400 super chat, and I'm 5'7", 130 pounds.
Jesus.
Yeah, that happens.
We
that
can
happens.
relate.
Yeah, Swinging Cod secretly hates us. Thank you.
Yeah, that's got to be it.
Let's see. Wing of Shoe says, "Can you smell what the rock salt is cooking?" I can. I can. I'm still pissed that he's in town and I'm not there.
Damn, dude.
That's a damn shame.
J Pat says, "Dion, which movie would you rather watch again? Rise of Skywalker or Dark Fate?"
I guess I have to shoot for that 3 hour and 12-minute director's cut so I get longer time myself.
Fair enough. Andrew Clark says, "Hello, my Ewoks. What would have happened if Rey had destroyed Vader's Wayfinder when she sliced up Kylo's ship on Pisana? Isn't that the same ship?" Yes,
probably.
is right.
I don't think that's explicitly the case. Because I don't think that's. They don't say that he took Anakin. You know what? I don't know. Fuck. That's a good question. I don't think it is though.
I don't think it is. I think it is, but the writers just didn't think about that. Chris Terrio, the man who wrote Batman versus Superman, not the guy who wrote Argo, Batman versus Superman. He didn't put too much thought into
Also, you cannot give anybody credit for Argo. Okay, you're adapting real life stuff into a narrative hour and a half movie. All right,
that's what I said.
Yeah, you can't. Nobody gets fucking credit for a real life adaptation of real events to a movie. I'm sorry, you don't.
Okay, except Jack Kirby, because he was the comic book artist they contacted. Whatever. Anyway, long story short, yeah, Andrew, I don't really know if that's the case because shit. I'm just trying to think about the Wayfinder and how dumb it was. It's a video game plot
because they have two of them.
Yeah,
one gets smashed after she goes through 40 minutes of trying to fucking find it, and also
we got to find so we can find the next MacGuffin.
She uses the Goonies knife to fucking find the crashed stuff of the second Death Star that should have been vaporized above the planet, small meteorites across the surface. But
maybe it was held together by all that Palpatine spooge
or love. Who knows?
Same thing.
Luke Deary, thank you very much. He says, plot twist, the entire Disney trilogy was just a hangover dream Luke had after drinking too much booze during the victory celebration at the end of Return of the Jedi.
He had too much, he had too much titty milk.
Dude, that would have been so perfect. That would have redeemed the entire sequel trilogy.
That would have been, that would have been redeemed the entire thing.
If the last scene was him like waking up, it was him waking up and all these Ewoks are dancing around and talking to him, and C-3PO was like, Master Luke, and he's like, the hell just happened? That would have been fantastic.
Yeah, he terrible nightmare.
Yeah. And then Han and what'd you dream about? He's like, this crazy story, and he just goes on to start telling that.
Yeah, he's like, and you were there, you were there, and you were there.
Well, I mean, JJ does like to rip things off. He could the Wizard of Oz.
Jeez. He wouldn't even make that correctly. Okay, wouldn't even make that correctly.
So let's talk. We'll get back to our super chats. Wow, there's a lot. Swinging Connor responded back. We'll get to it in a minute. So guys, did you hear about the joke that took over the world this week? Ricky Gervais.
I did.
Yeah, yes. I watched the supercuts of all of his announcements from the Golden Globes earlier.
What did you? Okay, Ken or Nick, we'll start with you since we don't start with you that often. What were your thoughts of Ricky Gervais's joke, speech, whatever?
I thought it was wonderful because he starts off with a beer next to him and no tie. Because usually, he'll have a tie on, and then middle way through, it'll be off and whatever, just hanging around. He didn't have a tie; he had a white shirt on and a coat, and he knew what he was doing. And I love that he just leaned into calling them names and just shitting on them the whole time. I was like, he can't do anything. All they can do is turn his mic off when he says when he curses or whatever, and that's it. Because they've hired him to do a job, he's going to do it. It's live TV, and he doesn't care. And neither do they, obviously. And he just kept leaning into it. I thought it was the greatest thing ever, because their gasps and their little their noise they're making. He's like, shut up, I don't care. Whatever you say doesn't matter. Just move on. I loved it.
Nick or Kendo, what were your thoughts?
I equally was just enjoyed every bit of it. He was shitting all over them, telling it pretty much like it was. The only thing about it is I hold slight reservation because he had to have submitted the script. At least I think that's how. Here's my monologue. And I don't want to say that they were in on it, but I feel like there's a part of me that just doesn't trust Hollywood that much that to say they would be like, we're going to go ahead and let them do this just to make it look like we're cool.
Dion.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I loved the meme ability of it, and then I did love him dumping on that weird bubble that famous people live in while preaching to the side they are. The one thing I will say is given the whole shebang bang, the fact that he acknowledged that he's done it, that he's hosted 5 times, I like 5 times. He goes, I don't care. I just love him repeating that was my favorite part. The Epstein thing was hilarious, him just being like, I don't care that, yeah, he was your friend, I don't care. Like, just, it's almost as if he's finally like, okay, everyone's gonna make a statement, I'm gonna make a statement while saying that they should make a statement. I like that little mind fuck that he was doing, but and of course people are gonna interpret it however they want. That'll be the other fun part of this, a very stick and stones argument. But dude, I thought it was great.
Yeah, people have been going nuts over this. I watched it. I laughed my ass off. Ricky Gervais was always a dude that I thought was funny. I wouldn't consider myself a Ricky Gervais fan, but I didn't really have a negative opinion on any of his work. I had heard his other jokes. I laughed. I chuckled. But this was really fucking good. Like, I just
even the Harvey Weinstein thing he said was hilarious. I was like, damn, man. Oh.
Well, the thing that I took away from it, even more so than his jokes, was how the people in the room laughed. Tom Hanks laughed, everybody laughed. Adam Driver had the best reaction to the Jeffrey Epstein meme joke.
Yes.
But all the journalists, the sycophants, the wannabes that want to get into Hollywood, they're the ones that are acting offended. The people there were just either laughing or didn't give a shit. And I'm finding that a little odd that, they're trying to control this narrative that, it was so offensive and it was this and that. It's like, it was a joke and it was funny, and Golden Globes and network TV desperately need shit like that.
Yeah, and I even like that he brought up Kevin Hart, like which I thought was very fitting, for him to, that's why I just love, him talking about you shouldn't have an opinion while also giving a really good opinion. I love the mind fuck there, but it just like you said, they fucking needed it, but also, it shows that a lot of people, because I'm not a big Ricky Gervais fan either, but it shows how difficult it is to actually be funny and just how little so many of those people have to actually offer. Like it's people trying to prop up people like Amy Schumer and all this other bullshit, forcing people down your throat. Oh, we're gonna have this guy host this 30 fucking times, but this case literally get fed up and then just acknowledge what so many people are thinking. I think was so fantastic. It really was.
Well, Chris Rock can come back and host anytime he wants.
There you go.
Yeah, I loved all of it. I love that he was calling out. He's like, you like these woke companies, and they're all like, horrible. Like, you're like, like you had Tim Cook there and like Apple and their service. He was saying, he's like, and they're all made in sweatshops. I was like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Amazon treats their employees like shit. You have Netflix who just I don't know. I haven't heard anything bad about their company as far as I know, but I'm sure it's shit.
Yeah, a lot of truth bombs.
To him being like, if ISIS came out with a streaming service, you'd be calling your agent. Like that was fucking so. That was Now in reality, are they probably gonna fucking call their agent if ISIS has a streaming service? Probably not. But it definitely calls the fact that everyone loves to virtue signal in Hollywood nowadays. Those fucking checks clearing, they got zero fucking problem signing on to other paychecks or to other projects. I thought that was.
Yeah. It's funny how this and then last year's Chappelle, it's like the comedians, it used to be comedians spoke the truth and culture could handle it. Now comedians speak the truth. A small sect of culture, especially because of Twitter, gets all up in arms about it. And then the people on Twitter, roll away and the comedian keeps moving forward. And I think this is the new Chappelle special in 5 minutes type of thing where, we'll get these little truth nuggets that pop up every once in a while. And it just exposes the people who are full of shit and have the agendas the whole time,
Yeah.
I'm not saying Ricky Gervais is a hero. I'm not saying Ricky Gervais is this, the one lone voice, but he told jokes that hit close to home that were really funny. And I hope more people have the balls to tell said jokes and not worry about offending. It's so nice and refreshing to hear jokes that aren't about my vagina or politics or something else. It's just like topics.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it is because like the constant anti-Trump jokes are just like, no, we get it. We get you don't like him. Honestly, move on. Keep going.
Yeah. It's, Ricky Gervais has a shtick. Other people's don't have a shtick. They just kind of have like one note that they hold on to and can't really expound upon it. So, it was refreshing for me. I was very happy to hear a lot of this stuff And at the end of the day, I had a good time. That's what you want. I don't watch Golden Globes. I don't watch award shows. They're just fluff.
No, and they've said, even 5 years ago they were losing money. Like, how it's 3 hours long with like what 5 or 10 minutes of commercials is ridiculous. Nobody watches that shit. There's no money in it.
You want to hear something cool?
What?
So we'll talk about this on After Hours tonight, folks. So if you want to join, it's just $1 over on Patreon. But Jesse's in the Screen Actors Guild, and she just got a package full of screeners. So I get to watch all this cool new shit before it's even either out in theaters or like from streaming services that I don't have. So we're watching the new show on at the Apple TV streaming service. We get a free year of it because of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how fucking good the Jennifer Aniston morning show is.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not going to go into it now because I don't want to derail the topics, but you brought up award shows. Like, there's a literal stack of DVDs and sign-in codes to watch this shit. So it's kind of cool. I feel like I got exclusive access.
Nice.
So I'll review some of it over on Patreon tonight, folks. Maybe we'll do a little more. I have a copy of Harriet in the house, Kendo.
Nice.
I didn't have to run with Harriet.
Run with it.
Film. I just it appeared where I live. So,
but the Rock didn't appear there though, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Nope.
I'll trade my copy of Harriet on DVD to meet the Rock. Just saying.
Oh man. Oh yeah. And I love everybody calling him like, far right wing and this, that, and the other for hating Hollywood and being against him. It's like, really? A bunch of billionaires say
you don't really know.
Yeah,
they don't really know Ricky Gervais then.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of billionaires talk to the other side, and they're seen as great people, even though they haven't been part of the real world for, I don't know, ever.
Yeah.
and then this guy says a lot of drops a lot of truth bombs, and it offends you because why? I don't get it.
I think it's just because it's reflective of the shill media that we always talk about, the outrage culture. Someone's got to be offended. Someone's got to have that talking point so they can try to control the narrative and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, not this time, guys.
Yeah,
we talk about the culture war that we're in, and it's like the sane side kind of already won. Like, the fans won with Star Wars. People were like, no, it didn't. The fans lost. They were put in their place, blah, blah, blah. No, the fans didn't show up for the 20 repeat viewings that the people did for The Force Awakens. There's no merchandise line. There's no this. There's no that. The fans won. The bums lost. Okay, that's how it went. That's how it went. So this is just another example of sanity winning.
Yeah, which is good. Which is really good. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, you just people getting mad about him calling out Apple and Amazon. It's like, yeah. Amazon pays their employees crap and expects them to work like 12 hours a day with no pee breaks and no food. It's always in the news. It's always there if you go read it. If you go find it, it's there. Especially in the EU, especially in the European. In Europe, it's even worse. It's way worse. But you people are still going to be going to buy buy all their stuff from Amazon and have it shipped in one day and not worry about it. So whatever.
Yeah, we have a listener who's a UK guy. Kendo knows who he is, and he always tries to fill me in on UK politics, and it is hard to follow. But
I'm sure because I'm sure he has a lot of stuff that he can tell us that doesn't get filtered through, our media and our stuff here. So,
oh shit, it gets filtered through their own media. You think our media is bad?
Oh yeah, that's true. Theirs is probably like 10 times worse.
Yeah. Plus over there. Plus the great thing about being in Britain, I can go on Twitter. And I can be a British citizen and go on Twitter and say, I hate insert minority here. And I can go to jail for that. Here I can say that and I'm just called an asshole. I love America.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, unless your dog does the Nazi salute or something like that, then you kind of go to jail, but not really. And they make an example of you and have you pay £600 in court fines or some shit. So, whatever.
I forgot about that guy.
Yeah, no, I followed that for a little bit, and it was retarded. It was beyond retarded.
Yeah, it was not a story that we would tell you because I didn't know about it. So,
that cleared it up.
Yeah. So, our friend Dr. Coffinail says, "Battle of Yavin, dating forever. Remember Alderaan." Yes, remember Alderaan.
That's right.
Hashtag never forget. Hashtag never surrender. I need to watch Galaxy Quest. Now, Andrew Clark has
now. See, that's a movie I would pay for the R-rated cut of, because there's an actual R-rated cut of that movie.
Is it got Sigourney Weaver boob?
I have.
Hell yeah, better.
From what I hear, yes, but like this is all rumor and things. There was rumored to be an R-rated cut. They cut it down to PG-13 because they wanted more people to watch it and things. So
I don't think it was a hit though.
It was. It's one of those things that's become like a cult classic kind of thing because it's picked up, so many people and people love it now and everything. So it's become a cult classic because it happened later and after it came out. So
it's 8 years old this year or last.
Yeah.
I believe it. Nick does a lot of choring down there on the farm, so they probably talk about these things.
Oh no, Galaxy Quest was successful.
Oh, was it really?
It made nice. It made $90 million on a $45 million budget.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a great movie.
It is.
Best Star Trek movie since what was the fourth one called? Where they meet the whale?
Voyage Home.
Yeah, Voyage Home.
The whale one, mother.
The whale one.
A rat movie, motherfucker. Anyway, let's see.
Clear aluminum.
Yeah, clear aluminum. Computer. Hello, computer. Help, computer.
Oh god, the only reason I know this is because that comes up every now and again because they've actually made that recently, so it's kind of like it's a thing now.
That is such a good movie.
So good.
It's so much fun. It's so much fun.
Double dumbass on you.
I really think 2020 we should try to do commentaries on Patreon for all the Star Trek movies and all the geek culture shit, and just have like an archive over there.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Sure, dude, I'd be down.
All right, cool. And finally, we'll do Back to the Future because it's 35 this year. No, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Basically, folks, a Back to the Future commentary is just going to be me going.
Yeah. You're open beers and breathe, and that's it.
Yeah, you can hear me breathe. Andrew Clark says, how much did The Rise of Skywalker cost? Google says it's less than The Force Awakens. Well, Andrew, the numbers.com, and I have images in my old video, like the last two videos, it is ranked at $275 million, which is the same as Solo, which lost money due to all the reshoots. So, The Rise of Skywalker is the most expensive of the sequel trilogy. So, yeah, the numbers -org or whatever it's called. Check it out. It's got all the information there. So, all out of bubblegum says, is someone accusing Kendo of being a secret Sith Lord?
I mean,
I don't know. He does know a lot of things that only the Sith know. So
it's not really a secret at this point.
Dean Hopesawful says, did you see they killed 9 Numb off screen? Because of course they did. I can't wait for JJ to remake Superman 78 and kill Jonathan Kent off screen.
Not Paul Kent, Nick.
Yeah.
No, not again.
Kent, how do you feel about this?
I'm really sad right now, guys. All right, I've got my bathrobe on and my towel cape going. So. I have a giant K, in a red marker on my robe as well. So
you paused the towel, and I was like, "Whoa, hold on, where are you going with this?"
Hey, our friend Cesare Japan has a great idea for the recasting of the Brady Bunch, guys.
Oh God,
the Brady Bunch starring Wayne Brady. I like it.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
It works.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
But then how much further do you go down the rabbit hole with that? Like Wayne Brady and who?
Aquafina.
Aquafina.
Okay. Okay. That might work. That might be funny. Who are the kids? Who are the kids?
Zendaya.
Fuck. Okay. No.
Finn Wolfhard,
Robert Pattinson,
shit,
and Clint Eastwood. And then those are his.
Is Clint Eastwood like Mork from Mork and Mindy? He's just an alien who's really old but also really young, kind of thing.
It's Benjamin Button. Just let it go.
Okay.
Anyway, so Aquifina's kids are going to be played by Dustin Hoffman, the other kid from Stranger Things,
the other kid,
okay,
and the Asian kid from Spider-Man.
Okay.
How's that?
Marsha, why is this chair just sitting here talking?
I don't know, Greg. Everything's to do with
that's a Clint Eastwood thing. that's from so long ago. Oh my God.
That's some motherfucking 2012 up in this bitch.
Oh shit, dude. Yeah, that is a long ass time ago. Fuck.
Marsha, there's just a chair here. I saw my lawn. Shit. Get out of here.
Clint Eastwood is his grandpa on the couch, just like he's just saying all kinds of weird shit, staring at the TV that's not even on. He's just every episode as a kid, like taking care of grandpa for the day.
Here's a story. Never mind. I'm not going to get into that. TLJ, you're a sausage. Wait. Oh, sorry. TLJ Screwjob says, I think we need 2 back-to-back sausage. Back to sausage. We need.
Wait, what?
I think we need 2 back-to-back sausage. Back to sausage.
Okay.
I'm all for the breakfast sausage type, not like a Frankfurter.
Right. No, for sure. Back-to-back sausage.
I ate an IKEA hot dog yesterday. It was weird.
They have hot dogs at IKEA?
Yes, they also have Swedish meatballs.
I did not see that coming. That took a twist.
What a twist.
What a twist.
Stone Cold Jeremy says, Hux's declaration reminded me of the scene in Liar Liar when Jim Carrey stepped off the elevator and said, "It was me!"
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
I'm the spy.
Oh, my God. Dude, I knew it was coming as soon as that scene happened because there was too much talking from Chewie and Poe and those guys. I was just like, this is going to be the part, isn't it? Something's going to happen here. And he's like, the guy's got shot and he goes like, I'm the spy. I'm like, fuck you.
I was just like, yo, Spartacus was a much better movie.
I'm Spartacus.
I'm Spartacus. No, I am Spartacus. I'm the spy.
No, I'm the spy.
No, I'm the spy.
No, I.
Yeah, Jason Biggs
Starring Will Smith.
butt naked, together. Somebody turned on this show at that moment. They heard Jason Biggs and I are here naked. They're like, "What the fuck is this show?"
Oh, shit.
I should just change the ticker to, have you ever been naked with James or Jason Biggs?
Yep. Jason Biggs. That's the new box art for Rock. Just like the stars and just a fucking translucent picture of fucking Jason Biggs' face in the background. Jesus. Fucking getting naked with Jason Biggs.
That's probably the name. That's probably the name of his podcast. You know, that he's going to make in another year or two because his career is still going down the shitter somehow.
I'd love to have Jason Biggs on the channel.
I've heard he's an asshole.
Oh, I don't care. I just want to have Jason Biggs on the channel one time. Like, hey, we had Jason Biggs. People are like, who? The guy that fucked the pie. Oh, okay.
Pie fucker. Right. That's the hallmark of his career. What'd you do? I fucked the pie.
I was on Orange is the New Black. I was in Saving Silverman. I was in Loser. I was in Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. Nope, not ringing the bell. I fucked the pie. Oh, American Pie. I love that movie.
I was in Saving Silverman. I was in 8 Below.
I had Frosted Tips and Saving Silverman.
I was in Prozac Nation. All right.
So was Christina Ricci.
He was with her. He was in like a couple movies. Actually, he was in 2 or 3 movies with her. I guess each one wanted to try to bang her or something.
Maybe they just had chemistry like Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. They were Hollywood.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Jesus but Christ. It's Adam Sandler, so
apparently Uncut Gems is really good. So
yeah, I want to go watch that.
Folks in the chat, if you've seen Uncut Gems, let us know what you think.
I watched 21 Bridges last night, and I was disappointed with it.
Who's in that?
Chadwick
Boseman.
It was like it was like the way they shot the alleyways for a lot of the stuff looked like a Batman movie, and I was like, this is supposed to be like a cop drama, not a Batman movie, and like they shot it like that, and it was just I don't know, it started off weird. It was like a whole thing about like dirty cops and drugs and things, and they had to catch the 2 guys who killed 7 cops like in 4 hours. In the island of they had to shut down all of Manhattan to catch these guys, and it was like it felt like the Boston Bomber, but with 2 guys who had shot cops instead. Like they were chasing them that way. So,
right.
It was.
Every time I saw the trailer, I just kept thinking of RoboCop. He's a cop killer.
I don't know. It was
all I could think
it
of.
was like it wasn't a very memorable like cop drama movie. It wasn't. So I'm glad I watched it for free. So yeah.
I saw the trailer a while ago.
Yeah, well, yeah, it felt like it kept coming out next month every time they showed the trailer, and it was never that way. So I found a theater that played it last night, and I really just wanted to watch it because I was like, I need to watch it and see how it is. And I was like, it was all right. It's no big deal.
Yeah. What's he gonna do between now and Black Panther 2 that's gonna be awesome? I'm gonna go with nothing.
Yeah, probably nothing. I wish he would do more. I would like to see him.
James Brown sequel.
Wait, James Brown comes back to die again to have another biopic made about him?
Yep, it's called Get On Down.
Oh. You know what they
Starring
should
Eddie
do?
Murphy as James Brown.
Yeah, they should have Eddie
my
Murphy.
God.
They should do a James Brown celebrity hot tub with Chadwick Boseman and Eddie
Ooh.
Murphy, and they could do a James Brown.
Dude. That'd be
Fuck
awesome.
yeah, I'd actually watch that. That actually sounds really good.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing lately, but I don't know. I'm not really.
Yeah, I don't see him doing much. I mean, he'll probably do other movies like 21 Bridges and other drama shit. Hopefully, he stays away from the biopics because, you know, 2 of them he kind of struck out. But
Wait,
Yeah.
was that a Jackie Robinson joke?
yeah.
You're out of
It was. Yeah, it was.
You guys. That's my dad joke of the night.
Dion,
Thank you,
there
ladies and gentlemen.
are
I'm done.
over 1,000 people watching, and you've embarrassed yourself in front of all of them. Apologize now.
Hey!
He could have called himself a champ.
I did the exact same thing with Conviction. All right, you leave him alone.
He knew what he was doing. You didn't.
Yeah,
That's true.
You went
but
into
still,
it-
leave him
you
alone.
went into it with blissful ignorance, and you immediately were slapped back down to earth. It was great.
Like Superman. Yeah.
Or Will Smith.
Fuck.
That man's career has gone to shit. Oh my god. Whew.
But Will Smith?
He's got Life coming out, so hopefully he can revive his shit real quick.
Okay, well, Men in Black is always Men in Black. Bad Boys is coming out this month.
I live by a
Yes.
billboard for that movie.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually get really excited.
Coming out
every
in
time I see
January,
it.
and it's not like a summer release, like a 10-pole release. So they don't have a lot of faith in it, which really just scares me. I mean, I'm gonna go watch
Tentpole.
it weekend of,
She's a babe. Anyway,
but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go watch it weekend of because I love the Bad Boys movies. But I
For sure. Well, he needs it because apparently Spies in Disguise isn't doing very well.
Oh no,
Oh,
like dude, Spies in Disguise. Like once again, that's another movie that I thought was going to come out like every couple of months, but it just never did. And it was like, oh, December, like after everything come out, it was going to come out. I'm just like, what is this movie about? And I watched the trailer. I was like, this doesn't look fun at all. Not even in the least.
Yeah, it doesn't look great. But I see when the trailer first came out, I thought it was going to be a summer 2020 release or a
same here,
spring
same here.
2020. It's like, oh, it's in December, Christmas. I was like, what the fuck, you know? So he needs a win. Will Smith needs a
Yeah,
fucking
because
win.
Gemini
like
Man
Gemini
was
Man.
like, oh, I didn't watch it because it looked bad. Now I haven't seen it, so I can't.
It wasn't great.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I was looking.
I liked it, but it wasn't
Okay.
great. Like I get why people were just, it was a cool little action movie, but like it was very clearly Will Smith doing a movie to be young again. Like, I mean, he's young in the movie, and it's clearly him, doing that. Damn, dude, you could have done so much better with this movie. What the fuck? But I liked it a lot. But
Yeah. It's because like I watched it. I saw the trailer and I was like, I'm not feeling it, so I just didn't watch it. And like apparently nobody else is feeling it either, and it just, man.
yeah, it made it out like it was going to be some crazy action. There are three real big action scenes in the movie, and nothing. The scene is good, but other than that, there's a lot more CGI than I would have thought was going to be in that fucking movie. And even at the end, they have like a supposed fight scene with another clone, but it's just like faceless dude and then CGI fire, and then so it was a letdown.
Is it better than Hancock?
Yes, it is better than Hancock, at least.
Okay.
Maybe that's what it is. Stop doing movies with so much CGI, Will. Fuck. Just stop.
Well, I mean, Men in
Practical effects,
Black was
motherfucker.
fine,
But that was what's his name directed? What's the guy that directed the
Barry
Men in Black movies?
Sonnenfeld?
Yeah, that dude actually gives a shit about the movies that he's in, as opposed to everything else. Will Smith just jumps in the shit. Like, oh, you need a genie? Bitch, I'll be your genie. I'll be blue and everything. CGI. It's like, stop doing that. Cut it out. Fucking pick a good movie. Even though I did like Focus. Focus, I did like that movie. I'm not gonna lie.
No, Focus
movie...
Focus was fun. Focus was fun. It was a heist movie. It was a lot of fun. Also, you had Margot Robbie in it, and she was hot, so why not?
Yes. The ending was fun too. But he just like for every good movie, he does 4 bad ones. Like, goddamn, Will.
Yeah, you used to be something, man. What happened?
Yeah, man. What the fuck happened to you, Will?
The Scientology that got in you.
Hey, at least he stopped doing it with his kid. That was what was fucking him up. Finally, stopped doing movies with his fucking kid.
Yeah, because he realized like they're lost and hopeless. So he's like, yeah, here's money. Just go play in the backyard. Get on TikTok. It's fine.
Take pictures of yourself in the bathroom. Just stop.
Yeah, just open up a Shopify, sell some shit. It's fine. Just whatever.
Hey, Dion.
Yes.
Mongo's Big Think has a question directed at you.
Oh shit.
I gotta ask, Dion, did you shart your pants on that Rise of Skywalker stream? Because within minutes of you ripping one, you go to the bathroom.
You know what? I don't remember, because the deeper we got into that stream, the drunker I got. I just remember being satisfied, but I can't tell you if it was from snacks or shitting.
What we'll do is we'll tell the story on After Hours of what we did when the stream ended.
Oh, God.
Disturbed fan 0717 Productions says, to add to Dean's super chat about them killing 9 Nub off screen, he was also on the Tantive 4, which got destroyed after Palpatine effed it with lightning. If that's supposed to be the Tantive 4, isn't that an error in the movie?
Yeah, it can't be the Tantive 4. I mean, it's another Corellian cruiser, but it can't be the Tantive 4, because you mean to tell me that the fucking Empire captured it and then somehow lost it and the fucking Resistance got it because plot?
If Disney were to say that that's the Tantive 4, I would say, excuse me, we saw it get captured by a Star Destroyer. We saw the Star Destroyer go to the Death Star, and we saw the Death Star explode.
Yes.
Just saying.
Also, one of the funniest parts is Rey like force lightning Chewie's escape or Chewie's ship and then crying about it. Like that whole scene was hilarious to me. I don't know why, because like she was like trying to pull it back and then Kylo's trying to let it go, and then she like fucking like has a goddamn like fucking midichlorian orgasm and just like shoots lightning from her fingertips and it blows up or something. And it was just like I couldn't stop laughing. I don't know why.
That is 100%. That scene wasn't meant to be funny, but I remember laughing too. Like, did he touch her on her clit and then she and blew up a fucking whole spaceship? Like,
and
not to mention lightning spacecraft now. Okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to avoid that stuff. But Dion, no, that was the other one about you in the bathroom. But yeah, Disturbed fan. I don't like them doing stuff off screen. Like if you're going to bring back the iconic characters, like you got to give them their just due. Like Admiral Akbar didn't get his just due. 9 Num didn't get his just due.
Ahsoka gets killed off screen.
Yeah, Ahsoka got killed off screen. What the hell is that about? We never learned the fate of Ahsoka Tano except she's dead.
She's dead.
She's dead, and now she's inside Rey. All the way inside Rey.
All up in there. Yeah, all up in there.
Yeah, it was like a Jedi Force Ghost gangbang all up inside Rey.
Which doesn't. It's like that's not how. And I love the Han Solo. That's not how the Force works. Me, like just like okay, so now all the Jedi jump into Rey to help her fight Palpatine. That's not how it works, motherfuckers. Like all of a sudden, the Jedi are like, we're gonna stay in the background. We're gonna let all this bad shit happen. We're waiting for this googly-eyed chick to come out of nowhere. Then we're gonna come out and be like, hey, we're inside of you. We're all inside of you. We're all inside of you. Like, you guys are the Jedi. Fucking save people, motherfuckers. You waited till now? Coming out of retirement, Force ghosting it up. But before, people can fucking die.
Also,
fuck them.
Also, I do love that it took Luke to be a Force ghost to pull his X-Wing out of the water.
Well, there's that, but let's go the Force Ghost thing here. Let's talk about that for a second. We learned about it from the first movie. Obi-Wan gets killed and turns into a Force Ghost. and then Yoda dies and he disappears. So it's like, okay, so this can happen, but whatever. So then we go to the prequels and we learn that, after Qui-Gon gets struck down, that Yoda tells him to immortality. We find this later on. And so apparently the way that a Jedi can be powerful enough or know so much or be so in tune with the Force, he can become a Force ghost. Well, Kylo dies and he immediately disappears and becomes a Force ghost. Him. So now what's so special about him? Because when Order 66 went down and they're blasted left and right, they weren't instant disappearing when they were getting killed. So what's so special about Darth Emo that he gets to become a Force ghost, or Leia for that matter?
Because he turned to the light side and saved her life.
That doesn't matter. There's a lot of light side Jedis that were getting gunned down all over the galaxy, and they weren't turning into Force ghosts.
Plo Koon died.
Yeah, Plo Koon's blowed up, and he was a really powerful Jedi. But of course, they don't show. He gets shot down. They don't show him die and disappear. But even then, the Conehead, he was Ki-Adi-Mundi. He was a power council, was a master and everything. He dies. He don't disappear. So that kind of pissed me off when Kylo dies, but then he doesn't disappear. He didn't disappear. Or Kylo dies. He disappears instantly. Rey, she doesn't disappear, and she's the greatest one ever. Fuck off.
Well, the other thing too is, just to kind of play with that thread a little bit. You know who died after turning to the light side and didn't fucking disappear? Fucking Darth goddamn Vader. But all of a sudden, because Ben Swallow had a fucking mental breakdown and saw his dad in the fucking rain, he's absolved. He's a good guy now. He's a good guy. At least with Darth Vader, he did it specifically. Hey, saved his son. Seeing his son sacrificing himself, that's the kicker to fucking turn into the light side, and then he paid for it with his life. It wasn't like, oh well, he got away with, he's redeemed even though he murdered people. No, he sacrificed himself specifically for his son, right? But with fucking Ben Solo, oh fuck, dad's in the rain, shit. Oh, I'm gonna go fight the Emperor, and then Force heal, kisses, disappears. Just okay, all right. So there's
because he spent all of his Force not bring her back, and he's like, all right, I'm dead.
yeah,
apparently. But it's
no
they
real
do
sacrifice.
They expect
and also I do love that everybody's like, oh, he put his hand on her stomach to heal her, and now she's pregnant. I'm just like, go fuck yourself.
That's not how it works. Well, Palpatine,
it
is supersonic space cum.
It's excuse me.
Yeah, either way, he apparently got blasted after he fell down the shaft and got blasted all over the galaxy. So somehow or another, he's able to, knock someone up from beyond. So whatever. But still, it pissed me off the way they played fast and loose with the whole Force Ghost thing. And it was supposed to be only a certain could pull this one off. But fuck, everybody into the pool. We're all that good now.
I just hated that idea. We're with you, Rey. Bitches, where were you 20 years ago? I don't know, when the Jedi were getting slaughtered again. Where the fuck were you where clone Snokes were running around?
Yeah. Where were you?
Skywalker
Where were you trying to help Luke get off the island and find Snoke and find a way to kill him because he was dark energy? Or where were you trying to probably tell Luke to not pull his lightsaber on Kylo to begin with?
Right.
Be like, oh, he's not evil. Don't do this. Exactly. You'll regret it.
Yeah, Yoda shows up because Rey is there, right? But Yoda doesn't show up when, hey, maybe not kill your fucking nephew. You shouldn't do. That would have been helpful there, Master. Appreciate it. But you're showing up now to burn a fucking giggle like an asshole. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, because the Jedi, the really powerful ones, like Yoda and whatnot, they can have visions of the future. They can see what's going to happen. It's mentioned numerous times. But then when Luke having whatever vision and he sees Kylo turning bad, you would think they would have showed up and be like, Obi-Wan would have popped in and be like, yo, don't do that because that's not good. That's not a good idea. On top of the fact that we've been over that before. Luke Skywalker, who was able to convince the baddest of the bad to side. Oh man, my nephew's having some bad dreams. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Oh yeah, that's the thing I love about this franchise is this dude sacrificed himself for his dad, but his nephew, fuck that motherfucker, murder him in his sleep, and then he feels bad about it.
I can sense. I sense he's being tempted by the dark side. What should I do? A, try to convince him to go to the light side.
I don't know.
Kill him in his sleep.
Have some green tea and talk it out. No, kill him. Fuck you.
Yes. Yeah. No, B. It's got to be B. We got to kill him in his sleep.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna kill him. No, Luke, don't kill him. I gotta kill him. Listen to me, Luke. You don't have to kill him. No, I got to. My mind's made up. Just come back. I'm sorry, guys. I'm too busy walking away. I'm too far away.
I'm too far away. I'm going to an island. I'm just gonna live on titty milk and giant fish.
Well, the thing is, you would expect that he would be able to be in constant contact at will with Anakin and Obi-Wan and that stuff like that, because they show up and they say, "Yo, what up, dog?" at the end of Return of the Jedi. So you would think that, with all that lost time, him and his dad would want to sit there and have, living to the face ghost or force. God damn it! All these poor man twos got me fucked up. He would want to have conversations with Daddy Ghost to sit there and be like, "Hey, so what was it like in the Clone Wars? Tell me about this. What was Mom like? Tell me all these things." You think that he'd be like constantly? Dad would just be dropping in. "What's up, bud? How's this Jedi Academy going?" Oh man,
no, you know what his dad would have said? You know what his dad would have said? "Hey, my fucking old Sith master who turned me to the dark side is still fucking alive."
Yeah, you would think that Anakin.
Oh yeah, no shit.
That's why the Palpatine thing fucking sucks. I know what my master feels like. I was his fucking apprentice for fucking 20 plus years. That motherfucker ain't dead. But no, he shows up. We're with you, Ray. Bitch, you should have been with me 2 years ago.
I feel his force somewhere over here in space. Here are the coordinates. Yeah, go kill him.
Well, even that, at the end of Return of the Jedi, when Luke's looking off and he sees Yoda and Obi-Wan, and then Anakin appears, at that moment, Palpatine should have been dead and blowed all over space. But at the same time, he's still alive. They should have been like, "Hey," Luke's like, "Hey, how's it going? We say it today." And they're like, "No, dude, well, hold up for a second, because here's what's actually going to happen." You think they would have said, "Hey, he ain't actually dead." See that streak going across the galaxy there? That's him. He's going to Exegol. You got to go find him and kick his ass again.
God damn it! And then
they'd
be like, "Oh, listen, don't do it right now. We know where he's going. Have your yub nub milk or whatever. Have a good time. Do some freaky shit.
We'll go get him in the morning.
We'll call you in the morning. Not too early. We'll say like what, noon, 1. All right, you'll be hungover. It's fine. Whatever. We'll get to you. We'll get to you.
Because the conversation would have turned into, "Hey, he's still alive. Well, we gotta go stop him." Here's the thing, though. You can't go do that because we have to have all this other shit happen. Okay, you gotta go. You gotta try. See your buddy Han over there. He's got to fuck your sister, and they gotta have a kid. And then you're gonna try to teach that kid how to be but then he's gonna have bad dreams, and you're gonna feel that but going to sleep. Well, why would I? You have to. That doesn't make any. That's not how it. No. You got to do it because we have to have that happen. But why would it? No. See, you got to do it. Okay, all right. And then after that, you're gonna go off to this island by yourself and abandon all your friends. Well, that doesn't sound good. Why can't I just prevent that by just no? All this shit has to happen because we got to get this check.
You got to take all the Jedi teachings with you over there to that island too.
Don't forget too that he abandons the same friends that he almost gets killed by his father. So years before that, he's like, "You know what, my man, save a hoe. Fuck it. I'm gonna go save a hoe. I go save my boy. They're in fucking danger. Fuck this rock stacking bullshit. Raise my goddamn ship. I gotta go kick some ass. I'll be right back." And then fucking 15 years later, he's like, "You know what? Fuck this shit. Fuck you. Fuck your son. Fuck this war. Fuck all y'all. I'm going."
Even Han's the same way. He's like, "God, I got that itch for smuggling again. Chewie, let's go steal some shit." Even though I've helped this whole regime kick communist ass in the galaxy. Fuck it. There's nothing going on. I'm gonna go to a bar. Fuck my kid. Fuck my wife. I'm gonna go steal some shit again. Because I got that itch. I got that itch. I want to go steal some shit. It's like, really?
And then I'm gonna lose. Ship just on for no reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, I'm gonna lose my ship to somebody on Jakku for some goddamn reason. I'm gonna park it there and then forget about it because I'm too old.
I'm old as shit. Fuck off.
Oh, and that
Chewie's-
is the legacy of Luke Skywalker.
yeah. Chewie's pushing 250. I'm pushing 65.
No, Luke's pushing 252. Those robes don't hide it very well.
That's true.
Also, you have to think that in all the time he spent by himself on the island, he would have tried to raise the X-wing himself, just for shits and giggles. Because again, he's on this island all by himself. What's he gonna fucking do?
No,
Look
no,
at
not only
natives,
that,
just hang
no,
out
No.
with-
He's going to reread the Jedi text until they're all like embedded in his
No
fucking
way.
head.
It out on the big funniest part of that the Tato just touched on. He fucking goes and he clearly sinks to his shit because he doesn't want to leave, right? He wants to fuck around with the midgets and drink titty milk and eat fish. But he left a map with his fucking former friend so people
That
can
says,
fucking
"Hey,
find him.
Hey, if
He
shit goes
doesn't, he doesn't
down,
want to be
that's where you
found.
can find
he
me,
left the
man."
map.
Well, no. He left them after to some old dude that fucking Poe met at the beginning of the fucking thing. Who was that guy? Who
That's a
was that
story
old
for another
dude?
time, Nick.
yeah.
I don't want you to find me, but if you need to find me, that old German motherfucker.
Yeah.
R2, don't you say shit in case they need me, but don't, because fuck you.
Can
Well,
you imagine how great that
find
cutscene
me.
though would be? Like if Anakin just like pops in for Father's Day to have me on, he's like, "What the fuck are you doing on the side?" Well, some shit went down, and I tried to kill my nephew, and now Leia's pissed at me. I mean, that's how that conversation would go. It would be like, "Well, I had to get out of town because I me and Leia had a falling out. I tried to fucking kill her kid." Well, why did you do that, Luke? Well, I could tell that he was tempted by the dark side, and I couldn't handle that. And Anakin just kind of puts his hands on his hips and turns his head and goes, "Oh, Luke, you know you can handle that. Look what you did for me." And then the canned laughter and the sitcom plays, and I mean, you could do so much stuff with that.
now.
Yeah,
I just imagine that Luke trying to kill Ben Solo is very similar to how Marvin died in Pulp Fiction, and he tells his dad, and he goes, "Oh damn, man, I almost tried to kill Ben," and Anakin goes, "Why the fuck would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh shit, man, it was an accident. There ain't no goddamn accident. I don't know. Maybe you was force talking to me and you hit a bump. I hit a goddamn bump.
You forced talking, then some lightning came out of my fucking hands and blew his head off.
Yeah, it hit me and I lost my mind. Why the fuck would you do that, Luke? God damn it.
or
What the fuck
after
you
he
think I sacrificed myself for? Dummy?
Or-
For you to fuck? What the fuck? You fucked it all up.
Listen,
Luke. God damn
you get your goddamn X-wing out of the water and you go fucking save this goddamn galaxy
Well,
again.
look at-
No.
Hey,
I'm not
look
doing it. I'm not doing it. Luke, get the fucking No, I swear to God, if you don't get that fucking X-wing out of the water, I'm gonna spank your ass. No, I'm
he
not
hangs
doing
up
it,
for-
Dad.
he hangs up the Force Skype. Call Obi-Wan. Luke, what's the matter? I just got into a fight with my dad. Whoa, what's Anakin done now? Well, he was yelling at me because I tried to kill my dad. Oh, I'm sorry, Luke. Yoda's calling me. I can't talk to you right now. Good dude.
There's a hand on me.
One thing that no one-
God
Will no one acknowledge the fact that his X-wing was broken in the last movie? The wing
Yep.
was off of it. But in
Yep.
this one, it's magically repaired.
Yep.
Well, she fixed it because she's
all
Yeah,
Yeah,
but she
Jedi.
can fix lightsabers with the Force.
Yeah, she was able to put a lightsaber back together with the Force. She could put a wing back on an X-wing. That's child's play, Jeff.
Look it. I guess when you're
shit,
good at
man, I will
everything,
kill
it
my
is.
Yeah, I mean,
keep
shit.
imagining- I don't know why, but I just imagine Anakin played by Kendo. It's just Luke Skywalker being like, "Oh fuck, I almost killed my nephew in Kendo." Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I don't know, man. Fucking talking to me and shit. I hit a bump. I hit a goddamn Force bump.
Son, we did have a talk. Smack him through the Force. What the fuck is?
Oh shit, that's so.
Well, look,
Why
let's,
would you try to kill your nephew?
let's move on.
I'm sorry. That went really long. Sorry.
Yeah, we lost a
That did,
lot.
our
Of,
bad.
yeah, we lost
bad.
like 250 people. Anyway, TJ Screwjob says, "Welcome to Sausage, mother effer." Alpha Terranima says, "I'm Ray. Raid Shadow Legends. Join the Jedi now for 50,000 free midichlorians."
Oh shit.
I feel like I get honeydicked every time I see one of those free-to-play game commercials on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
it's 'cause
bad.
They're usually
They're
not
still-
free to play.
No,
They're
not.
free to play at first, but then you got to buy all the extra shit.
Yeah, it's usually like it's free to download, but then you got to buy all the fucking shit to play the game.
It's EA's wet dream.
Yeah.
That company.
Microtransactions, the video game.
I drove
Download it now.
I drove past Electronic Arts the other day.
Do you throw shit at them?
Yeah, they're like near a beach or something.
It is. I audibly said, "Fuck this place."
Yeah, I did too when I drove past them as well. I was like, yeah, fuck that place.
I can't get behind a business that tries to dick customers like that.
Well, I mean, they're losing money all the time. So I mean, fuck them.
Let's see. Thunder Robot says, ASI. Anyone still interested? BSI. Backside incident. I definitely enjoy. Can you, real quick, give me one example of a backside incident each of you guys go. Dion, what's a backside incident?
Oh, fuck, a backside incident. Oh, shit. You guys are making me laugh too hard. I can't even focus. Fuck, a backside incident. Oh, fuck. Fuck.
All right, Kennedy, you.
When you're driving along and you look down at your phone, and the next thing you know, you rear-ended the girl in front of you. It was completely unintentional, and then you don't know how she ended up in your trunk. That's a backside incident.
Fair enough. Nick?
When you fart, but then you shart.
I like it. I mean, not actually doing it. Anyway. Dion, you got one yet?
Yeah. You're at work and you really think you gotta take a shit. You really think you gotta take a shit, but you're walking down, you're walking the bed to make it, and then your boss happens to run behind you and scares you. You go and you yell and then you shit your pants. That's a backside.
Is that how you fill out the paperwork at work when you go home early? I had a backside incident and I couldn't be here.
I gotta go home.
Especially when it's a non-compliance year.
Only Hillary knows about that.
Not compliance, shitting.
Yeah, not about. Yeah, Hillary's the expert. Mark. McKeamy90, welcome back. He says Mahler said it best in his review. Why isn't there some sort of museum for Luke since he saved the freaking galaxy?
Oh my god,
that's so true.
Oh my god,
they just keep finding shit.
No. It would be Luke's museum, and then right next to it would be Uncle Luke's lightsaber academy and Funtime Emporium.
Yeah,
that's all it would be.
That sounds like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
But yeah, why would he create a new Jedi school? Wouldn't he just like rebuild the Jedi? That's, you know what, I'm fucking tired.
Yeah. You're trying to turn shit into gold, man. It ain't gonna happen.
Oh shit! That's a great thing too. Like, oh man, Jedi. That's the one thing that pissed me off about, oh man, only the Sith know about. Bitch, what do you mean only the Sith know about? These motherfuckers caused 2 wars. They murdered. Man, what you mean? Everyone's just magically forgot this shit. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, because of plot.
Because plot. That's right.
Because JJ.
Our friend TLJ Screwjob has a great one. Says Norman, 40,000 years of evolution. We've barely even tapped the vastness of human sausages.
Well,
yeah.
I want to get the full transcript for The Rise of Skywalker. So obviously it's Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Sausage. Or if we want to get kinky with it, The Sausage of Skywalker.
Ooh.
Skywalker
sausage now only $3.99. Great for grilling.
Grilling sausage, only things a Sith would know.
Damn it, Dion, you missed your own callback, bro.
Damn it, I fucked up. I was too busy laughing.
I needed to win after the whole Ken thing, all right? I needed to win, all right?
All right, Nick, you've been redeemed.
Thank you.
Darian217, thank you very much. 45 more minutes watching Ray in an abusive relationship. Rose stereotype, staying home studying while everyone else goes out and plays. Glad I saw this movie for free via an email invite. I didn't realize Ray stayed home to do her fucking homework.
No. Tico.
That's what Tico
said.
That's what Rose. Tico stayed home to do her homework.
Really, she did.
Why? She's totally the Asian girl. She's the Asian girl.
And then Finn the black dude was trying to tell the white chick something that he wanted to tell the whole time, which is like, I love you.
Oh fuck!
It was basically like a high school movie just with space shit in the middle of it. Like they were just all high school kids. That's all it was.
Hey,
oh
Kendo,
God, she had to stay home and do her homework.
Does space shit equate to spit?
Yes, it would.
Okay, just checking.
That took a turn.
TLJ Screwjob says, "You killed those sausages on that bridge." That kid is back on that sausage. It'll be a bloodbath ensues.
Oh, Brody.
Yeah. Brody man, sausage. Give it to me, represent. I love Mallrats. That's 25 years old this year, Kendo. How's it make you feel? Old yet?
I was having I'll get into it in after hours, but I was having a conversation about something similar to that the other day.
Oh, damn.
All right. TLJ Screwjob. We read his swinging cot says, "I don't hate you. I only fuck with those I like."
Nice.
Thank you.
Cesario Japan says, "Saved by the Bell is getting a reboot on NBC streaming service Peacock. The lead is going to be transgender, who's the popular kid in school. My transgender friend saw that and said, and went, that, and then bad word." You guys talk about that for a second.
Yeah, I heard about that. I mean, and all in all, it's, Saved by the Bell was a.
I tried watching that show recently, and I couldn't get through it,
dude.
I couldn't get through it.
It's not a good show.
It isn't.
It's weird how it stuck around so long.
Because I mean, Zach's an asshole. Like, all he wants to do is like not do homework and fuck over all his friends all the time. And then like the principal's like, basically it's like almost every court case in America that involves like a white kid. It's like, no, you're fine. It's okay. No, you didn't do anything bad. It's okay. It's fine. Whatever. And like, he tries to, get out of schoolwork and cheats and fucks over his teachers and everything. And it's just like, no, you're fine, man. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Yeah. We'll forgive you.
Zach Morris is trash. Yeah. The Zach Morris is trash series is really funny because they just break down how of a bad person he is, which is so true. I mean, he's a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But and listen, hey, people, their lives. If you're transgender, that's fine. You do you, boo boo. That's totally fine. If they remake the show again, changing things for the sake of changing things, you always forget to write a story. And it's my only issue with that is we're talking about Star Wars, how they want to check every box. One, you can't satisfy everyone. And two, when you're so worried about fitting in boxes, you forget to do important shit like make a coherent story. Yeah. And this is going to happen with this TV show. Again, transgender character, that's fine, man. But you're not doing it naturally. You're not making a character that people can relate to. You're doing it because, we just want to make a transgendered character because it's a semi popular property. Then you're gonna fuck up. That's what the problem is. Besides it being Saved by the Bell, it's not gonna fucking work even more now because let's check some more boxes.
Yeah, I mean, for 3 examples, Terminator: Dark Fate, Charlie's Angels, and Black Christmas, they were checking boxes while pinning those names to their cause, and they all lost money. So there you go.
The only thought I have on the Saved by the Bell reboot, that gift that I like to send of the kid throwing the model airplane?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. That's my thoughts on it. And
I love that one so much.
As soon as I saw Saved by the Bell is getting rebooted, that's the first thing I thought was.
Well, I mean, they've tried making, what is it, Lost Boys into a TV show, and that hasn't happened yet, or I don't know if they're filming it or what's happening with it, but they keep trying to. That comes up in the news every now and again. Also, yeah, and it's, I don't know if they're going to do that either. But I mean, the transgender thing is like, once again, no problem with that. But if you're trying to check boxes, it's going to fail. You forcing this whole thing down our throats just to do it and just to make a point is not going to make anybody happy, or is going to make anybody money. So,
right.
I mean, look what's happening with Batwoman or whatever it is. Like, that's failing.
Yeah, but they're bringing it back.
Jesus, that's fucking crazy.
Aren't they really?
Yeah, it got renewed.
Second season.
Oh my god, how did that happen?
I don't know why, but it got renewed.
Yeah, no one's been watching the show, but it's CW. Since the CW's the one trying to bring back Saved by the Bell, of course they're doing that shit.
Well, I mean, they've lost Supernatural. I think it's over with. And
this was the last season. Yep.
Yeah, that's over with. So they're done with that. All their Marvel and all their Marvel shows are going to be done soon. All they have is Riverdale, really.
Plus, like, if that's what you if even in a perfect world where you're taking your time, you do want to tell a story about a transgendered high school student. Is fucking CW the network to fucking pull that off?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Fucker networks, you want female stereotype to push a narrative that they fucking have. That's who we're gonna trust to do this fucking show. The C goddamn W. Come on, get out of here with that shit. Like it's just you know, just fucking eat. It's you know, it's even if that's what you want to do, you got to be careful. And they're gonna fucking CW it up. They're gonna, you know, good and goddamn well that if there's anyone that doesn't understand what someone in that community is going through, it's CW.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I mean, all their characters are either like, I mean, they will have like, you know, gay male characters and, you know, lesbian female characters or whatever like that. But I mean, seldom are they shown, and seldom are they, you know, but they're never like the lead character. They're always like the friend of the friend or like the background character. So that's
my complaint is that they're remaking Saved by the Bell. That's it.
Yeah, I mean it's
right.
Yeah, it's retarded regardless. And I mean, well, I didn't say Saved by the Bell had like a college season as well. They had, like, and even then they had like what 2 or 3 movies that came out as well from it.
No, there was just the one movie, and it was the Zach and Kelly got married thing. Which, as a kid, I'm not gonna lie, I watched it and I was excited for it, and my dad gave me some excellent commentary and advice.
Oh, nice.
Based off of that. Yeah, it was great. He goes, wait, they're in college? I was like, yeah, they just, you know, they're both like 18 or 19. He goes, Zach's getting married at 19. He's out of his fucking gourd. What a moron. That's good advice. It's like, why the hell would you get married at 19 if you're in college and you can probably go around slaying more play? But, you know, it was some good advice. Why get married at 19 when you can bang so many other chicks?
Yeah.
Plus, it's like she's supposed to be, you know, the most popular kid in the school, and it's like, yeah, because if there's a group of people who understand someone being trans, it's fucking teenagers. Yeah, that's what's gonna be so goddamn believable about that shit. Understanding teenagers, yeah, that's real believable. CW, yep, gonna make a lot of sense with that one.
Nathan,
they clearly have not spent much time in a high school recently.
Right.
Nathan Brake says, "Have no fear, for I am here." Well, Nathan Brake, thank you for joining us this evening.
Thanks, buddy.
Sketch Therapy says, "Comedy sucks on stream, fix, and TV. Take my money. You rule. LMAO."
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Sketch Therapy. Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll have some sketches coming up.
Yes.
Wings of Shoe says, "I was waiting for Jar Jar to be the Sith Lord that made Snoke." It would have been better.
No, if that shit would have happened, I would have been like, okay, that might have made sense, but there would have been a lot of like cutscenes to show how that happened and how that came to be, and it would have just been like, So I don't know. It wouldn't have been anything. It wouldn't have made it any better, nor I think it would have made it any worse. So
yeah, you can't get much worse than The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, it's pretty damn bad.
Disturbed Fan 0717 Production says, "If it was the Tantive, it's on the canon entry for the Tantive on Wikipedia. Then again, I guess shields don't work in atmosphere, and there's stupid tread speeders and shields on not Tatooine. Consistency."
Yeah, consistency, a Star Wars story.
Yeah, but so it is but how is that the Tantive though?
It doesn't make sense. So the Empire would have had to get rid of the fucking, and then the Resistance just find it, or they steal, or like what? Like, so it just doesn't make any sense.
It was in one of those deleted scenes.
God,
Jesus.
So yeah, if it says it on Wikipedia, I know that's where you get your information from, but like that is very bad storytelling.
Yes,
yeah, it is.
Because you would have to assume that specific Star Destroyer went back out, dropped off the ship for some reason, because it says, inform everyone, or inform the whatever that everyone aboard was killed. They don't say anything about dropping the ship in the movie.
No.
Right, and again, they're fucking covering up the fact that they grabbed the ship. So they're not just going to leave it for the fucking Senate to find. They would have fucking destroyed it.
No. That's just another head scratcher from Disney Star Wars. Sketch Therapy, thank you very much. He says everything is I have foreseen. I will let my Death Star blow up, and as Palpatine slay, I will inhabit Rey and complete the first Noop transition. I am all the Sith. It's a spectrum transpatine.
Well, all right.
All right, then.
That sounds like the writers from the last Star Wars trilogy.
You're not out of the
that's how they talk.
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
Darth Fatass says, when Ben/Kylo became one with the Force, I blurted out, he ghosted her ass.
Yeah, because he impregnated her, and he's like, bye, bitch.
It was all a dream.
Shit, we wish.
Logan Michael Anti-Funko Pop says, thoughts on the NECA Retro Cloth Halloween 2 figures? I thought they looked pretty cool. I don't think Laurie looks like Jamie Lee Curtis at all, but I like them. And I think 3 people told me about those yesterday, and I was like, maybe I should get those. So I'm contemplating.
Oh god, I got a story about those toys. I'll tell you on After Hours.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Grant has a question. Each person name the franchise that dies this year. Well, Grant, I'm just going to jump the gun and say James Bond dies this year.
Oh, this year? Oh my god.
Hey, the movie's called No Time to Die. Well, it's 2020. It's time to die.
Jeez.
Fuck. Franchise. Fuck. That's tough, man. I'm gonna go big or go home. I'm gonna say Marvel dies. I think this is where they're gonna have one last vestige of shit on with Black Widow, but other than that, it's just gonna become try to be a money factory, and they're gonna have a lot more misses than hits.
Yeah. I got to go with the James Bond one too, because Jeff and I talked about this yesterday. I have a bad feeling about this movie. I really do, and I think this is where it comes to a grinding halt, and they have to fix it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Dion and go with Marvel because it's gonna. I think this is the only movie they have coming out this year is Black Widow, right? They don't have 14 more coming out.
Nope.
Yeah. I mean
Well, we can take a minute. I don't know if Doctor Strange was supposed to come out this year, but they just lost their director, so
that's another.
God, if they're in the middle of production, that's really bad. That is really bad.
I don't know about that part. I can't go out and say that, but Scott Derrickson left Doctor Strange into the multiverse. So, when was the last time we had a director leave a Marvel flick?
Edgar Wright.
Galaxy 3, right?
Edgar Wright, I think.
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was Ant-Man 1, I think.
I won't go out and say, oh, Marvel has lost or whatever, and things are falling apart. But yeah, if Ant-Man from 2015 it would have been before that too, because Edgar Wright dropped out. I think Ant-Man was supposed to be a bigger part of Phase 1 or a part of Phase 1.
Yeah,
but all the shit just never came to fruition. So it took us till Phase 2 to get Ant-Man from Peyton Reed, and he did the second Ant-Man.
Ant-Man is those Ant-Man movies are by far my favorites. I love them. I think they're a lot of fun.
I mean, they're good. I think 1's fantastic. It's one of my favorites. 2 was a letdown for me. Oh, okay. Let's see. Dean Holstoffel says, Kal-El, where did I come from? Jor-El. That's the story for another time. Written and directed by J.J. Abrams.
I just think Nick didn't want to be related to him.
Yeah. Picked the wrong side.
I like my simple life on the forum. Don't judge me.
Yeah, apparently.
TLJ Screwjob, thank you very much. He sent in 2 super chats. He says, that's a sausage for another time. Still waiting. Dude, the sausage has gone bad, Charlie Murphy. All right, you're going to wait forever.
Yeah. Oh, butthole lies. She left us.
She lied to us. I told you she would never consciously tell us the whole story. Terminate her immediately. Let's see. TLJ Screwjob says, I have been every sausage. you have ever heard inside of your head. Also, Ray, I have to tell you something. I have a sausage in my pants. Dude, that's like one step away from Ask Me About My Wiener from Accepted. Remember that movie?
Yep.
Jonah Hill.
Oh my god. Have you seen him now?
Is he skinny again?
He's skinny now. He's skinny and buff now. He's
He's been taking fucking jujitsu.
He's been doing what now?
Jujitsu.
Oh, okay, yeah. So he's buff and he can kick your ass now.
Let's see. Dante Reeves sent in 2. Thank you very much. Dante says, here's to the first super chat of the new year / decade and to brand new year of bullshitting. Happy New Year, bullshitters. Keep on bullshitting.
Thanks, buddy.
Dante, we will. Mm-hmm. And Dante also says to you, Dion, beep, boop, beep, bop, robo Dion.
I saw that. I was trying to, hopefully that shit would come back on. So hopefully you guys can hear me now.
Yeah, apparently I was doing it too from a later super chat. So these next 3 are from Adam Walford. He says, having the CW doing a new Saved by the Bell is like the EU being led by Germany. We all know what's going. We all know it's going to be terrible. It's going terrible.
Yeah. There's some historical precedent there.
Yep. Oh, shit. Invaded Poland again.
Whoopsie. Adam Wofford also says, there are people watching Batwoman. It's the guys of EFAP.
Jesus.
That's true.
I saw that Batwoman got renewed for a 2nd season. I haven't seen a second of that show.
Neither have I.
I tried. It is so bad, dude.
Well, there are some things people in the Fandom Menace cover, and there are some things I'm like, I could never cover this because I don't give a damn. Like, do I want to give like good reviews of shit I care about or could care about, or do I want to watch Batwoman with Ruby Rose?
I'm glad you didn't do that then.
We could watch. Okay, Dion, how about Batwoman with Ruby Rod?
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
A flamboyant black man from the future with a radio show and a tight leather suit. Yeah, let's do that. Flying around.
It already sounds better.
Yeah.
Let's see. Adam Walford also says, Jeff and Dion, you guys are going robot. Sorry about that, man. Didn't realize it.
It's the first live stream of the year. Give us a break. Come on. The internet's just getting used to us again. Okay, come on.
Yeah, they can't handle all the bullshit.
They can't.
And then finally, Ian Slater has a question. Thoughts on Picard and Star Trek Discovery Season 3? I will speak for me, Ian. I have yet to watch any Star Trek Discovery, and I won't because while I do like and respect Star Trek, I don't want to watch bad Star Trek. And Picard, if Picard was the first, Picard's like the Mandalorian. If it was the first thing from them, then I would have a different stance on the company doing it. But because it's not, I have no interest in watching it because Jean-Luc Picard is cool in my book. I had his action figure as a kid. Patrick Stewart's a fantastic actor, and I respect the dude. But no, thank you. I just don't want to watch it. You guys?
Yeah. I watched the first season of Discovery, and I thought it was okay. It doesn't line up with the timeline at all because J.J. Abrams fucked that up too. So I didn't. Some episodes were good, but I mean overall, I didn't really care for it. Nor am I going to buy the streaming service to watch it. Nor am I usually going to get those episodes by other means because that's too much effort. Picard, I've seen snippets of things here and there. I don't know anything about that. So,
Kendo, Dion, any thoughts?
Yeah, I remember watching the first episode of Discovery. I did not like it. Maybe I'll revisit it later. I'm not a huge rush to do that. Picard, I watched the trailer. Again, I'm just not hugely into. Like I said, I love Patrick Stewart and I love Jean-Luc Picard. But so far, the very little that I've seen of Star Trek, I'm waiting for them to get their shit right because it's not looking very Star Trek-ish.
Yeah.
TLJ Screwjob.
Just not into it.
TLJ Screwjob says sausage. Unlimited sausage. Choose the sausage.
That's a lot of meat.
That is a lot of meat. Taste the meat, not the heat. Strickland propane. I tell you what. Cesario Japan says, stemming from which media franchise / IP will go broke in 2020? I'll add and theorize that if a company was being funded by venture capital for a while, they're at risk of going broke in 2020. Thoughts?
That'd be Netflix. Because that's a lot of their funding, because they're in debt like $20 billion or some shit like that.
They keep borrowing money.
Yeah, they keep borrowing money because their projections are so good. And this is going to be the year I think they buckle down. I mean, that's why they signed some stuff with Nickelodeon. If this also, if Nickelodeon were smart and Netflix were smart and they ported all their stuff over to Netflix and had everything on there, including season 3 of Pete and Pete and Salute Your Shorts and some other shows, they could probably turn a profit and be fine, because that 90s nostalgia is going to happen tomorrow. So that might work, but even then, it's going to be a slippery slope for Netflix, and I think they're going to see a real big dip in their sales and their service, this whole year.
Yeah, I'm going to jump off the Netflix thing too. Streaming is getting more interesting each and every day, having access to the Apple Plus service and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. They got to do something big, because I really only find myself watching Netflix when Stranger Things comes back, since they lost them. Well, they didn't lose it, but since the Marvel stuff ended. So,
yeah.
Like, only Twilight Zone reruns can only keep me around for so long.
Well, even then, I think Twilight Zone's on Hulu as well.
It is, but I think maybe I'm wrong. One of them has a really great version of it, like quality-wise, and the other one has like DVD quality.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, it's weird with that whole thing, because I mean, I'm only keeping mine, and then like I have Shudder as well as like the back end thing, but that's not that bad. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting, because I know NBC is coming out with theirs, and it's called The Peacock. So
yeah, that
great
one's
name.
gonna be free, but I think ad based, but it's free.
So so it's gonna be like CW is, where it's just like you get everything free, but there are like commercials in between everything, which is fine. I'm okay with that. As long as I can watch it, it's okay. With normal ad breaks and things like that, I'm fine. But if it's one of those things where I have to sign up for and pay like $5 or $6 a month for, I'm not going to do it. Even CBS All Access, I'm surprised that's still around. Honestly,
that's my pick. I'm going with CBS All Access or even YouTube Premium, because they neither of them have specific shit that's enticing enough for people to watch. Because even with the Star Trek stuff, the only other thing CBS has is the new Twilight Zone, right? And that wasn't good. So
not.
And they have all these CBS specific shows that are either new stuff that no one's gonna watch, or shit that they keep teasing but not giving any details. So I'm thinking CBS is going to. And then with YouTube keeps changing their fucking terms of service. They keep banking on all these YouTubers. They have a few YouTubers getting new shows that apparently no one's watching. That's the only other one I can see going tits up really quickly this year. It's just people are banking on shit that shouldn't be banking on anything, and CBS and YouTube are leading the fucking charge with that.
Oh yeah, I agree with you on that one. Yeah, those are because I think CBS All Access having things exclusively on there. I mean, especially Twilight Zone, which nobody cared about, even though they were renewed. I think they were renewed for a second season, which I haven't heard anything about yet. So that's still up in the air. They may be shooting it. They may be writing it. They may do something with it. Who knows? They may be all making it all right now and waiting for it to come out in October or some shit. Who knows? Mm-hmm. But even that, I mean, that's you're putting this thing that everybody wants to watch by this semi-famous director on this one service that everybody has to pay for. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah,
good luck with that. Even then, the new Star Trek stuff's all on there. I mean, even like how much of a Star Trek fan do you have to be to pay for CBS All Access? I mean, come on,
right?
Really?
I mean, if you're going to make the comparison to CBS, or excuse me, Star Trek Discovery and The Mandalorian, like a Star Wars versus Star Trek fan debate, like they always pop up, at least if you were to sign up for the Disney Plus stuff, you would get all the shit that comes with Disney Plus. CBS All Access has like a finite amount of things to offer.
Yeah, no, that's true. And I mean, yeah, you get the CBS shows, but I mean, also the stuff that you're paying for, the stuff that's the VOD stuff is not that good. You get 2 shows. You get Twilight Zone, you get Star Trek. That's it. You get Picard, I guess, as well on it as well. So you get 3 shows.
Well, you get no shows because I am not watching it.
Yeah. So and even then, I think it's like what $5 or $6 a month as well, is the same as as Hulu and things like that. So yeah, it's gonna die. It's something gonna die, especially YouTube Premium. I mean, that's a retarded thing. That was the retarded thing in the beginning.
Yeah, take a free service and charge people for stuff they don't want on it.
Yeah, I mean, literally, the only reason I have it is for Google Play Music, and even then, it's like that's the only reason because it was coupled. But I don't watch any fucking YouTube Premium. I can't imagine people who don't have Google Play Music, who have Spotify, paying for fucking YouTube Premium. No fucking to watch a shitty Logan Paul TV show. Get out of here with that.
Yeah, they picked all the wrong YouTubers to back.
Yeah, and they gave what's her name a talk show. Like she's not even like a stand-up comedian or anything, and it's doing terrible.
It's a YouTube talk show.
Well, I think it's Lily Singh, and I think it was. It's not on TV, but it's a late night show that I think is streaming on YouTube. They work with some, I'm not NBC, but someone. But they put all the episodes and the clips on YouTube, and it's live on YouTube, and like no one is watching it. And they have the production is really shitty. They have a laughing track for the audience. It's super small. Yeah, it's a super small audience, and then it's this YouTuber trying to do an opening monologue. It's really bad. It's not doing well at all. I mean, even people on YouTube hate it.
You can't do that. Well, even then, late night TV is kind of it's been a joke in the last 3 or 4 years now. Nobody cares about it. Nobody gives two shits about it.
Oh, Nick, speaking of late night TV, I walked past the Jimmy Kimmel building the other day.
Oh, nice.
No, not nice. I hated it. I felt terrible. There's billboards of that motherfucker everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, he once again, late night TV is dying. These guys, and it's and like I hate how they're dominating YouTube as well. Like clips and shit. And they're allowed to talk about everything. But if a YouTuber talks about something like, oh, it's fucking demonetized and can't be used and shit. So yeah, it's just a whole privilege system. It's weird.
Let's see. Logan Michael Anti-Funko Pop says the McFarlane Batman the Animated Series figures look awful. Pop gay. Logan Michael, when I saw those figures, the Batman and the Superman, I about spit out my drink because those are embarrassingly bad. It's 2020. Batman the Animated Series had the DC collectibles versions come out. They're near perfect with screen to whatever plastic. There's no reason that you would need to even make another Batman the Animated Series toy line. But alas, McFarlane did, and it's not very good. I'm actually, Logan Michael, that and Spin Masters DC figures, I'm beyond disappointed. And, I wanted this to be great. Like the DC movies, like the DC books, I want all their shit to be great to compete with Marvel. And because I love the characters and we get nothing but garbage content, garbage merchandise from DC. And if people think I'm hating to hate, no. Put out good Batman shit, I buy it in an instant. I have Hot Toys Batmans, I have Mafex, I have all the high-end shit because I love Batman, and Superman's pretty cool too. But if you give me garbage, I'm not paying for it.
I just thought of something else about the whole streaming thing. DC's streaming service might go to shit here soon too.
Yeah.
I accidentally got renewed for that.
Oh God,
I didn't watch it, but maybe 2 hours the first year.
Oh God, I would call them back and be like, "Here, give my money back. I don't want it anymore."
Give me the codes, Natalia. Give me the money, DC.
Yeah, exactly. No shit.
Megatron Prime says in Batwoman she beats Kevin Conroy as Batman and says, "I'm the Bat of the future." Is that real?
I haven't seen that. And I did hear that she also apparently, they had her beat some. It wasn't the head of the dragon, but where they try to say that she's a better hand-to-hand combatant than the original Batman. I'm just like, yeah, that's a negative.
Look at Megatron Prime. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm just saying if that's in there, no, fuck that show. She is not the Batman.
Yeah, like I hate that because it's like without him, you wouldn't be here, woman. Like just stop, like shitting all over the past character. That if he wouldn't exist, you wouldn't have this, his stuff either. So like, just quit it.
Hey Dion, do you want to see how ugly that Batman the Animated Series figure that Logan Michael's talking about is?
Yeah, you showed me when you were up. I was like, holy shit,
okay.
That's a new figure. It did not look good, dude.
No,
I was like, this is a brand new figure. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Who got paid to make that shit?
Todd McFarlane.
Every fucking time.
Apparently, he was drunk when he made it.
Well, he
Probably
didn't
was.
personally, but yeah. Darth Fatass says, looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing sausage. Is there ever a right week to sniff a sausage?
No.
Quit smelling your meat. It's weird.
Please, somebody, just give me that soundbite. Quit smelling your meat. It's weird. Cesaria Japan says, R.I.P. The Man Show and girls bouncing on trampolines.
The good old days. You couldn't bring that back at all on anything now. People, you have an inkling of it. People, you get shot down immediately.
I'm surprised Jimmy Kimmel's not going out of his way to try to bury that from existence, considering how woke and progressive he is now.
That's true. That's very true.
I mean, it's Jimmy Kimmel who, used to dress up in blackface as Oprah.
That's true. He did.
And Carl Malone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he did.
Shit, apparently the Man Show's on Tubi.
Oh, if only it was uncensored. What is it?
Fucking Man Show.
Is it quit? Was it quit your job and light a fart? Yank your favorite private part. It's the Man Show.
Jesus.
That was a really good show.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was on Tubi for free. Well, shit now. God.
I used to watch it all the time.
Yeah.
Then whatever. Let's see. So Wanderer says, any thoughts on the Netflix Dracula show?
Looks terrible.
No, I've heard it's by the same people who made the BBC Sherlock show. That gives me hope, but I haven't seen it, so I can't really give you a review of that.
Yeah, I've been hearing things about it. I'm not really a Dracula fan. I know that's kind of an odd thing to say, but yeah, I'll give it a shot maybe one day after I watch, all the stuff I got to check out. TLJ Screwjob says, Gay 007, give me the sausage, Nathan. Give me the hot dog, Nathan.
Who's Nathan? Who the hell is Nathan?
Nathan Lane.
I was thinking Nathan's the hot dog company, but okay.
That's what I was thinking too. I just didn't want to say it out loud. Logan Michael Anti-Funko Pop says, just hoping that McFarlane will make a Joaquin Phoenix Joker. Also, NECA is having buy one, get one half off at Target.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
I need to go to Target. TLJ Screwjob says, and remember, Jack, I got to do this right for TLJ Screwjob. And remember, Jack, you are my number one, a sausage.
There you go.
Yeah, TLJ Screwjob, for all your sausage comments, I at least have to perform them to the best of my abilities. That's all I can say. Logan Michael Anti-Funko Pop says, imagine NECA with the DC license. I have thought about that a lot, Logan Michael. I also enjoy Mafex with the DC license. I know $94.99 is a little pricey for an action figure. I'm not going to act like it's not. But if you're going to pay for the best, you're going to get the best. And Mafex are the best. I really, really need a sponsorship from a fucking toy company.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I feel like I'd be the best YouTuber to talk about toys ever. Because I'd be like, yeah, I'm not going to play with the toy because I don't play with mine. But I'm going to tell you what the best quality shit is. And then we're going to look at why it's the best sculpt. But either way, that's another time. We got an update from our friend Etep McQueen from Etep McQueen's Place to Be Reviews. He says, Ruby Rose Batwoman character killed Kevin Conroy's Batman when he was wearing the exoskeleton suit due to his injuries. So I believed you, Megatron Prime, but now Etep McQueen is backing that up as well. So screw that show. That's all I can say.
Yeah, man.
To hell with it.
Yeah, damn it. And then finally, last super chat of the evening comes from Wing of Shoe. Thank you very much, Wing of Shoe. Only butchers can safely beat sausages. And folks, only you can prevent forest fires.
That's right.
No, but yes, butchers can beat sausages. Or your local meat man at Kroger. I mean, I guess he's technically a butcher.
Yes, your meatman.
Your meatman?
He can beat the sausage.
We should have a Watchmen parody comic called Meatman. And instead of a giant squid or tachyon reversal charges, it's just a giant sausage that destroys New York City. That's a big Twinkie. That's a big sausage.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
All right, folks. So this is the end of World Class Bullshitters episode 201. Yes, we passed the 200 episode slump. Well, actually, it wasn't even a slump. It was the mark. It was a great episode when we had it a couple weeks ago. We're back. We had a great turnout tonight. I'd like to thank each and every one of you. If you're on your way out, please hit that thumbs up button and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We've had a lot of people getting unsubscribed from other channels that we're associated with, and check those out too. We'll check out that, make sure that's not happening to you guys. And Dion, you got anything else you want to say?
I do not. Thanks for tuning in, boys and girls, and get your asses back here next week.
Yes, we'll be back next week, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, no matter where I am in the world, World Class Bullshitters and this channel will be top priority, and we will have episode 201. Sorry, we just had that one. 202 next week. So be here or just be here. There's no ultimatum. Just don't miss the show. You're gonna hurt yourself. Sorry, Dion's special horse, Little Biscuit, says, "What's all the sausage talk about?" Also, hello, Dion.
My man, Little Biscuit.
Drop the biscuit. Kendo, is there anything you'd like to say before we go?
Epstein didn't kill himself.
Adam Driver knew it. And then Nick, you usually have some stuff to promote. Tell the listeners.
Let me do the screen share thing real quick. There we go. All right. That is the poster for the movie I've been working on. Mother News Once Upon a Nightmare. Jeff's a part of it.
I'm in it.
We shot a thing when we were in Ohio. I still am picking out fruitcake and fake blood from all of my stuff. I don't know why. It's weird. But this is a poster for it. I will be at Days of the Dead, all the way up here. Let's see. Days of the Dead in Atlanta, February 7th to the 9th, promoting this movie, getting drunk, having a good time, trying to sell some pre-orders for the movie that Jeff and all these other wonderful people will be in. So if you can, come by, say hi, get a pre-order. It would be awesome. That's the first thing. That's the first pre-order we're going to do. After that, there will be a digital one for Kickstarter or something. But that's the first physical one you'll get. You'll get an actual DVD box with no disc in it. That's the way Richard's going to do it. You're going to get the box with the box art signed by mostly everybody, I think. And you'll get to hang out with us and have a good time. You'll get the disc mailed to you afterwards. So, yeah. But this is the poster for it. See all the nice people that are on there and all the cool art we've done for it. So, yeah. Come out and support it. Come and support us. Come and hang out with me. Come and have a drink. I want to be white girl wasted the whole weekend, so it's gonna be a good time.
It's very easy to get Nick white girl wasted. So if you want to have some fun,
it is. It really is.
Go to
Dion knows this.
Oh, my favorite thing in the world.
So folks, this is the end of the episode. We'll be back next week with more. I'll have more videos coming out all throughout the week. Make sure you guys are checking us out all the time. We're on social media. We're going to be on a new social media platform quite soon. We'll announce that next week. And we're going to have a lot of fun over on After Hours. So folks, if you want to listen to After Hours each and every week, it's $1 a month over on Patreon, patreon.com/worldclassbs. And if you're at higher tiers, you're going to get more content. We're going to put together some movies to go with our commentaries for Die Hard and Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. We're going to put together all kinds of exclusive stuff. And when it comes time to reveal our voting for our bullshit awards, you guys can vote as well. So the only way to get involved with that is to be over on Patreon. So thank you for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. And as always, be excellent to each other.
I'm the spy.
No, I'm the spy.
No, I'm the spy.
Shut up, Kent.